Hello everyone, how's it going? I am back again with another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be about what's happening next. I have 6 options. You guys know the drill. Observe the numbers, the stones, see what calls out to you. Now, while you guys do that, I do want to let you know a few things. I have a ton of exclusive content on my Patreon. It's only $1 to join. I just did a video last week about love if you're interested in that. Also, I'm on a ton of different platforms and I am selling my Oracle decks on Etsy. You guys can check out everything in the links below. You can also follow me on Instagram, QueenAliceLove, for updates on everything I have going on. From time to time, I do take breaks from this channel, but I'm on a bunch of different platforms. You guys can also check out my collective channel and my subliminal channel as well. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's just hop right into it and find out what the heck is happening next. All right, let's get started. Okay, pile number 1, let's get into the reading and let's see what is happening next in your life. What does your angels really want to tell you? Okay, pile number 1, I feel like some of you guys may still feel a little bit lost about what your next step is, but I feel like you are going to be getting a lot of clarity. Always when I use this stone, I think about the fact that you guys have gone through a lot, and sometimes you may feel like you're lost in the dark and you may feel like your angels forgot about you or something, but in reality, you are being put through situations to make sure you guys end up where you need to be. Even though it may not feel like it, you guys are actually growing into the person you're meant to be. And I do feel with the spiritual, your spiritual journey is beginning. You guys are just getting started. Like, you're just spreading your wings and being able to fly. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. You guys are just getting started on some of the things that you're here to do. And it's crazy because some of you guys have been on a spiritual journey for a long time, or some of you guys, this may be the beginning. Welcome if it is, but I feel like you're on a new cycle here, a new chapter. So it doesn't matter how spiritual you were in the past. You're just seeing things even more enlightened. So I do feel pile number 1, you guys definitely got through a really tough karmic cycle and you saw the truth in situations and you guys did the hard work on yourself. So don't be lost in the dark. I do feel like sometimes as well, when I go through spiritual transformations, it's after a period where I see something for what it truly is, as painful as that situation may be, it brings a lot of clarity and it makes you see things from a higher perspective. So I feel pile number 1, you probably were brought some truths through situations or a relationship, or maybe you guys are just realizing that what is going on around you is not in alignment with you anymore. You're outgrowing people. That could be kind of sad to go through because it's like, damn, my whole world around me is changing again. But pile number 1, I just feel like you ended a karmic cycle and your perspective has changed. You guys may have woke up feeling different, and that's because you are different. But this new direction you guys are going into is going to bring you a lot of abundance. Now, I definitely feel for this energy that you guys are no longer seeing the world in the way of feeling like a victim. I feel like in the past, maybe you guys felt like you were a victim of these karmic situations. And in a way you were, because you had to go through those lessons. But I feel you guys have taken back your power. A lot of you guys have gone through your villain era. And now you are entering a new era where you really are going to accept things and show the world the real you. I feel like you guys are realizing you're so tough. Look how far you came. I feel like your angels really want you guys to just look back and see how far you've come before you even take the next step further. Because you guys were already lost in the dark. Like, you're already out of it, I feel like. But sometimes I feel like you guys don't realize how far you've come, pile number 1. I feel like this feeling of confusion you guys may be going through, it's just because you're not really sure what the next step is. But I definitely feel like you guys have been to darker places in life. And if you feel like you're low right now, you could just be like cleansing or just going through an awakening or facing some shadow periods. But I do feel like you guys have gone through the worst of it. I get that impression because with this say thank you card, some of you guys will be like, just thanks to myself I got here. Well, if you feel like you got to where you need to be just all by yourself, then thank yourself for being so strong and getting through all of this. But I also see as well that all those people that may have left you out in the mud, or all those people who left you out, or whatever it is that happened, I kind of feel like pile number 1, you guys have been through some shit, right? People may have set some obstacles in your way. You may have had people coming at you, but those are actually your biggest teachers. And it's like almost like some of your enemies or the people that were out to get you. You were wondering why this was happening. Well, first of all, you guys are my light workers and my healers. I always say this because there's a lot of like law of attraction gurus who be like, oh, if something bad in your life happened, you attracted it. I don't necessarily believe that. I believe that you guys have a higher purpose and you could choose, you know, what you make of a situation. You could keep repeating the same patterns, or you can move forward and be like, all right, I accept this lesson. I accept things for what they are. But I feel like as well, my light workers and my healers just get and like a lot of garbage thrown at them. It's not always your fault because you guys are high vibrational and you're leaders. And of course, when you're high up, people are going to be throwing stones at you from the bottom, you know, but I feel pile number 1, you're just seeing it for what it is and not letting it get in your way. Because I don't feel like you deserve a lot of these things, but people will throw things at you, pile number 1. But you guys, like, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Like, you learned how to adapt and accept, and it's almost like you're unstoppable because also you guys are very gifted from the divine and you are very divinely protected. I just feel like when you guys go through these tough periods or when things happen, you have learned to shift your you're positive, to be like, okay, angels, okay, God, like whatever it is you believe, what is it you're trying to show me? What direction I need to go in? Like you're very much in alignment right now and trusting your path more than ever. And you're going to be in this place where you're just going to know how to make the right move. I also feel upon number one, you guys are not pushing anything anymore. Like if something's not meant to be, you just accept it, accept the lesson and move forward. And this new mentality is going to bring you guys a lot of abundance and expansion in your life. And also you guys are so tough because of all this that you've gone through on your own. So let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, you guys definitely built a lot of trust in the universe, and you're just going to know what's next. The numbers 34, 17, 29, and 41 could be significant. Could be ages or ages of your life where something happened, or awakenings, or time periods in your life where something good's going to happen. I don't know why I'm seeing those ages, but I feel like some of you guys may be moving towards a Saturn return, or some of you guys are younger. And if you're younger, just know that your life is just really getting started. And if you're even older, like I feel like some of you guys who are my older audience, you may think that, oh, like maybe you're too old, or that like to go after new things, but I feel like you guys are going to be going after a lot of new things, and you're just getting started. Like I feel you guys are gonna have this renewal of energy where you're like feeling almost like born again, but not in like a weird Christian way. But you guys could be Christians, doesn't matter. I don't, I'm literally just tolerant here, but you guys know what I mean. Like born again as in like brand new, like you're feeling brand new, like a different person in a good way. Like you shed a lot of this like heavy energy off of you, and these people and situations that were holding you back, you guys are realizing it is what it is, basically. I'm seeing for problem number one, it's like that's a painful transformation to go through, to realize that some people you love the most are not rooting for you, or some people are not in alignment with you. And I feel that with this fifth house energy, you guys are going to be stepping out and showing the world the real you. I see a lot of you guys stepping out into the spotlight in one way or another, really showcasing your gifts that God has given you, but also you have developed yourself. You guys have a God-given talent that you're not using or not showing the world yet. Even if you guys already are doing something on a stage, on a platform, a lot of you guys who follow me have your own channels and stuff, there's something else you're hiding from the world, or there's another talent or gift that you're going to be granted. I feel problem number one as well. Like some of you guys, like you're getting a gift from the universe. Like I feel you always had I feel like you guys definitely always wanted something and the universe is giving it to you, but I think it's in the form of a gift, like maybe a new psychic ability, or some of you guys like who are creatives or artists, like more confidence in yourself. Some of you guys were afraid, or you had like stage fright, but all of a sudden you're going to be like, I'm just going to pop out. I feel problem number one, there's like a weird energy where you guys are just different now. You're acting different. And I also think it's the angels like giving you that next step, that next push, but it's all the work you've done on yourself as well. Like a lot of your lack of confidence probably had to do with people around you guys. Like I always say this, but you are who you surround yourself with, not in like a follower way. You guys are not followers at all. You guys probably do things your own way. You can have Aquarius placements, fifth house placements, 11th house. I know that you guys are free thinkers. That's why you're here. But I feel sometimes you can absorb people's negativity, their self-doubt, and you guys are this beacon of light. And sometimes you just realize that a lot of the energies around you are making you feel or throw you off. And I feel like you guys, even if you have people around you that may be directionless, you guys are learning how to recenter yourself and take control of your own life, because your angels can tell you, oh, this is the next step, this is the next step. But if the voices around you are louder, the energy around you is too low vibrational, I feel like sometimes you guys will not understand the message, or the people around you are so different than you. Sometimes you may feel like you're not in the right place, but you guys are just trusting like, okay, yeah, I'm in the wrong room, instead of going around everybody being like, hey, like what the hell's mad with you people? You guys are like, maybe I'm just in the wrong room. You know what I'm saying? Problem number one, I feel like you're just having this realization that there needs to be a change, or there's something that you're meant to show the world. Some of you guys are just accepting the fact that you're not meant to fit in anywhere. You're meant to shine, and that's amazing. It's like problem number one. I just feel like there's an awakening energy going on here, and you're gonna get gifts in I definitely feel like career or destiny or what you're here to do. But we got Jupiter fifth house too as well. Like you guys could have again fifth house placements. I also see Sagittarius ninth house placements, but you could have transits. It doesn't really matter astrologically, but I am seeing here just luck by being yourself. Like it doesn't even have to be work related. Like I just feel like by being creative, being yourself, showing your talents, some good shit's gonna come your way. Because I feel problem number one, something tells me that you've been hiding from the world and you've been dimming your light, and you're realizing it now more than ever, how much the people around you may have been holding you back, or the mentality you guys used to have was holding you back. And again, it's nobody's fault. It's just society. And when you go through these awakenings, you really just start to see the world differently. It could be very scary and very hurtful, but it can also be very enlightening and exciting to see all these positive changes coming. Yeah, I feel like you guys are realizing that you are super tough. I also feel like you guys found a strength you never knew. Like I'm hearing that song, Kesha, like I found a strength I never known. I feel like I want to thank you for how strong I have become, because I can make it on my own. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's exactly it. You guys went through something really painful, I feel like. And it's like almost like your biggest, hardest relationships were your biggest teachers, because you could have had those situations destroy you. There could have been people out to destroy you, but you guys like took back your power, and you're taking control of your whole entire life. Yeah, people double taking, Definitely pile number one. And I feel like as well, whenever I see the 5th house or 555, you guys can see that as well. I definitely feel a glow up because you guys are taking back your power and you're shining. And I do feel you guys are just investing in yourself, investing in yourself. It's almost like that energy where, you know, you have people putting you down, criticizing you, but instead of letting that break you, you also use that criticism to become better. It's like, oh, you don't think I'm good enough? I'll show you who I am. And it's like, you were already great. So it's like these people who are trying to tear you down, they actually made you superhuman. And that's why your angels allowed these people to even come in the first place, because some of these people were not soulmates or divinely orchestrated. They're just haters, pile number one. But your angels are like, yeah, you can handle that, because there's a lot more of that where you're going, because you shine like a diamond, and we're not going to let these people really mess with you, but we're going to show you the realities of the world so that you can be that light. And I like to say this as well, because some of you guys come here and you're like, Alice, I don't feel like I have a big destiny. But even when you heal your ancestral charma, you guys are very charming too. I don't know why I said it like that, but when you hear your ancestral, you guys have a natural gift of charming people, by the way. I've heard that. But when you heal your traumas and when you just focus on yourself, the whole energy around you changes. Like, that is a big destiny, to be the one who wakes up in your life, in your family, and creates that positive change, positive vibration that is changing the world. Even with your following your dreams one person at a time, and everybody's dreams look different. Like I said, you don't have to be like me, who have these big goals and dreams to like change the world for the better. I don't know why I'm like this, but I just really always wanted to make the world a better place ever since I was young. But also, you know, I have North Node in my 5th house, which I'm learning that in my past lives, I was a humanitarian that was self-sacrificing. So I have to sometimes tell myself too, like, what does Alice want? You know, and I feel like that's what you guys are learning as well. You don't have to be a self-sacrificing martyr. You actually by taking back your power and being you, you're actually creating that positive change. And I feel like for people with this destiny, it's kind of hard to believe that, because you guys are natural healers and helpers. So it's so hard sometimes to not sacrifice for everyone around you. But I always think about it this way, pile number one. It's like, will those people do the same for you? A lot of times these people left you out in the mud. So I feel, pile number one, by being yourself and making yourself happy, you're going to inspire people around you and actually elevate yourself. And I like to say that because in the spiritual community, there's a lot of different, you know, people will pull you all different directions. You guys know me. You can follow me on Instagram, QueenAliceLove. Your girl is a party animal. But, you know, I learned that I love music. I love going out. I love connecting with people. And really going out for me is very spiritual. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of jobs in nightlife when I was younger. I was a bartender. I tell you guys this stuff, but some of you guys are new here. But I like to say this because I see that there's so much unnecessary shaming in the spiritual community. And I just don't like that, because it's also like, you guys ever see like that, like, people show like different emotions as vibration, like, oh, if you're feeling sad, you're at a low vibration. I don't like that victim blaming type of spirituality. I don't know like who makes this stuff up and throws it out into the universe, but if you're a high vibrational person, you're always a high vibrational person. Even sometimes if you turn dark, you're still a high vibrational person. That's why I feel sometimes people who have a lot of power and they have a lot of influence, they could be of a higher vibration, but they could turn dark and use that power for bad. Like, you have your power, pile number one. I feel like you guys are more powerful than most, but you guys, like, it's like the opposite. You guys are good souls, but I feel like you let people rob you of this power, but all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, like, I can really make my dreams come true. I'm amazing. But that's what I'm saying, pile number one. Being sad or being depressed or being low does not rob you of your vibrations. If anything, being a good person, it makes you high vibrational. I like to say that because I just think that, you know, like the vibration, I really feel like it's built over a lifetime. So if you guys are old souls and you're light workers and you're healers, there's really nothing that's going to change that. Not if you drink every day, not if you know, I know some things could lower your vibration or make you susceptible to lower level energies, but if you're a high vibrational person, you're not going to succumb to temptations. You're not going to succumb to low vibrational things, and you're meant to be in different rooms. And I like to say that because I see sometimes people on TikTok, especially young people, like, I don't go to parties because demons hang out with people who drink. Yes, of course, low vibrational energies do hang around people who have, you know, no protection around them, but it's like, just because you have a drink or two does not make you like somebody that is going to get taken over by a demon, you know? Like, I just see this stuff and it's very shamey. I just want to like point that out there because some of you guys have things that you love to do and it may be unconventional, but you are who you are for a reason. Like, I feel like, you know, I always felt like I don't even fit into the spiritual community, and a lot of my friends are not traditionally spiritual people, nor are they people that want to sit around and look at astrology charts, but I do bring spirituality into my friends' lives. But at the same time, my closest friends to me, we connect on different things. Like, you don't always have to have like spiritual friends around you. Maybe you're meant to be that spiritual friend in the group, you know? You know, I was just thinking about too, you guys ever play like online games? I was like a nerd when I was younger, but I'm not anymore, right? But I was gonna say, yeah, you know, like those games, like, what's it called? I forgot what it's called, but like, they're like the type of games that like you choose a character and like every group needs like a sage, every group needs like a intellect, every group needs like a warrior. I kind of feel like that is like what I'm kind of seeing. Like, you guys are like the sage, or like you're like the the intuitive or even the strength or the warrior in your group. Like, I feel like group dynamics need different things, and not everybody needs to be tapped into spirituality. I don't know why I'm getting on this topic, pile number one, but I actually found that a lot of people who were out to get me were people that were in the spiritual community, and it can be quite dangerous because it's like, you know, or they claim to be spiritual, or I met them like spiritual type of ordeals, not necessarily like YouTube and stuff, but I just mean like the most attacks we've ever had was from me personally, other spiritual people who felt like they were in competition with me, which is crazy. And sometimes even like masculine energy that I dated. That's where I found I had the most like opposition, which I thought was very interesting, because those are both things I love to do. I love dating, I love having fun, and I also love, you know, the spiritual community, and I love people that are spiritual. So I kind of found that shocking. But anyway, pile number one, I kind of got off topic, but the reason why I want to say that is because you may have an unorthodox way about your life, but that's who you're meant to be. And by being yourself, you're shining, because that's a way to break ancestral traumas. Because a lot of times, especially women, I have to say this, or men too, we're always put in a box, and it's like, you're allowed to be different. Like, you're allowed to stand out. There's not only one way of doing things. And just because you stand out and you speak your truth, it doesn't make you wrong or bad or whatever. Because I feel some of you guys do have unorthodox passions or things you still want to do. You think that people won't approve of it. But I just wanted to put that out there, because I do feel like, you know, my light workers and my healers, especially people who are so into self-development, you guys forget to loosen up and have fun. So, you know, I like to call myself partnering with the angels. But seriously, you know, sometimes the angels really say, you know, go out, touch some grass, have some fun. I feel like sometimes that's lacking in the spiritual community, because, you know, even myself, like, I get so upset about the things going on in the world. And, you know, me and my friends will talk about, you know, social issues and things that we care about because they're similar to me in those ways. But sometimes we just need to enjoy our lives, and like, you know, we have the weight of the world on our shoulders. You know what I mean? Pile number one, I'm talking to you guys, like my light workers and my healers. Like, we always have the weight of the world on our shoulders, and I'm hearing it's hard to dance with the devil on your back. Like, so pile number one, a lot of this energy, especially when it comes to relationships or people who try to bring you down, I feel like a lot of the energy is not even your problem. And it's like, that's the first step, like realizing what is not your problem. And if you are passionate about changing the world, well then, you know, get rid of the people and situations that are making that hard for you guys. But anyway, pile number one, I feel like you guys have a gift here, and you're going to be showing the world that gift. And it could be related to something of, you know, sixth house or fifth house or ninth house or 10th house. Like, I just feel like you guys want to be seen or heard. Maybe you want to speak your truth. Maybe you guys want to do something creative, but you're going to be putting something out there the world has never seen. I feel like some of you guys, like, you have like these strong, you want to change the world for the better, but you want to do it in your own way, which I love. And you guys can definitely do that. Anyway, let's see what else is here. Yeah, you guys are definitely getting out of a period of stagnation. There was some aspect of your life that was not serving you anymore, or some of you guys, even appeasing your family wasn't serving you anymore, just being you. And again, you can still like make your family proud by, you know, being you. I feel, pile number one, if you feel like being you is like you're sacrificing your happiness to make your family happy, that's not how you're supposed to be right now. I think you guys are awakening to the fact that you got to do you right now. And I feel that you guys may have, you know, pile number one, I also want to say this as well, because, you know, I'm somebody too that I had dealt with a lot of anxiety or social anxiety. And I think part of it had to do with, you know, certain things that had happened to me, but also just being like a Cancer rising and being intuitive. I love to have fun, but I'm like, why the hell they ain't just make me a Cancer rising? And then I also have moon in my 4th, which gives me, and a Virgo moon. It gives me like, you know, moon Cancer energy too. I'm like so sensitive, but I still love, I have sun in my 9th, and I still love to go out and have fun and enjoy my life. So it's like some of us really do have dualities here. So you guys learning how to protect your energy, because a lot of this anxiety or things that you feel could be other people's energies, people you're staying with. It could be the environment, and you need to shield up or learn how to move around these energies. I feel like you guys are getting in touch more with yourself, with your strengths, so you can navigate the world even better. Because pile number one, again, you may feel like some of your psychic gifts or abilities are hindering you, but they're actually helping you. Like, I've learned to love my Cancer rising because I can feel automatically when I'm in the wrong room or when something is wrong, and I can be like, time to go, friends. Whether or not they listen to me is on them, you know, but I feel you guys have that natural radar, and that's where a lot of this anxiety and sleepless nights and or some of this, like, you know, even like with this, like, you know, some of you guys have sleep paralysis or spiritual attacks. Like, you're wondering why these things happen to you. It's because you're a high vibration. You're a light worker. So don't let these low vibrational people and situations stop you, and don't let people who don't know what they're talking about spirituality stop you, because I just see a lot of garbage being thrown around. And, you know, I go straight to the angels and talk to them. Like, I don't let anybody influence. You know, I like to learn. I like to study things. I like to listen to different opinions. But at the end of the day, I check in with my own intuition and with my angels, and I say, all right, what are we going to do here, you know, about this? Because it's my life, you know, and I also feel responsible for making sure you guys choose what's best for yourself. Even when you come to my channel, if it resonates, great. If not, no problem. Like, I feel like I'm just here to help you guys guys, inspire you towards what you're here to do. That's it. I'm not here to tell you how to live. I'm not going to start a cult and tell you how to do this or that. No, because everybody has a different purpose. It may be the opposite, of mine, but at the same time, I can still tell you guys, do what makes you happy, and that's the first step. Allow yourself to heal. But anyway, pile number one, I'm just seeing that you guys have been going through this, so I'm probably preaching to the choir. You guys already know. Also, I kind of lost my voice today, and I thought today's reading is going to be quick, so we're going to wrap this up. But I feel like, I feel like I feel like you guys are on this like hero's journey type of energy. Somebody referred to that in my comment section. I think it's great because like it's kind of like you walked away from something or someone. It was so painful to you to see that reality that something wasn't. I'm hearing that one song switch. It wasn't what I thought it was. Another story to tell. Like someone switched on you and people try to bring you down. But this is where it gets good because this is your story to tell, pile number one. Okay, and I feel like I'm just inspiring you guys. Yeah. You guys got some karmic people. And you went through that. You really gone through that. Yeah, they tried you, didn't they? But I feel like, apologies are on the way. You don't care because this next chapter in your life is really gonna, make you guys see very clearly about the situations that you went through in the past. I feel like you guys are gonna get clarity about why you went through certain things when you see what happens next. I feel like some of you guys too, you might also be like doing something, you might take up another job or something like that. I don't know if I see 100% like a career switch, but I see you guys picking up something new and it taking off or something like that, or a side project takes off. I just see like the fish here swimming. I feel like a lot of you guys, your life is about riding the waves of opportunity and things that the universe brings to you. So I feel like you guys don't have to fight to make things happen. I feel like it's just going to happen naturally. All your angels ask you to do is be yourself, be strong, and go along with the flow, I feel again, the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you guys actually are turning some of these karmic situations, especially you guys have been through like abusive or toxic or manipulative people. Because you went through that, you can navigate the world so much easily. You're going to be like, I saw this before. We got 2 of Cups here in the Chariot. I actually feel like when it comes to dating as well, you guys have gotten really smart. Let's see if we get something else about what's coming in. Balance. Pile number one, I feel like you guys are going to be moving towards all your relationships being in balance because now you see so clearly who's using you, who's manipulative, who's this, who's that. And it's like, it was shitty to kind of realize it about your own people, but at the same time, now you guys are really releasing this old version of yourself and becoming new. And I'm just seeing you guys are realizing that, you do deserve abundance and blessings just like everybody else. And I think part of you didn't feel worthy or part of you just felt like you had to keep fighting for this, but it's just going to come naturally. Look, your situation is just going to improve because you guys are getting more in touch with yourself and being yourself. You're not letting anybody shame you out of what you're here to do, pile number one. And that Leo energy is here. Like some people may not like that. They may be used to people pleasing. They're going to be used to you, bending over backwards for them. This is this new version of you. And you guys are just not giving enough anymore. What people say or think. And I love that. That's what you're here to do. Just like me, I like to just be myself. And some people may not understand me, but that's okay. I like who I am. So pile number one, I'm just putting that energy out there because I feel like this is the way that you guys are going to be, or that's how you really are on the inside. You're like, who cares what these people think? Why did I listen to these people for so long? You're more mature than most people around you, pile number one. You're more awake than most people around you. So it's like, who cares what they think? This is why God put you here, or whatever you guys believe. I'm religious tolerant, but when I speak to the angels, they say God, so I trust what they said. Okay, so we have union here, but they also speak to me in a language that I understand. I like to always say this. I don't know 100% the truth, but I am a truth seeker. I'm a life path 7, so I try to always learn through people, through situations, through asking people, through watching, through observing. But anyway, we got a union here. So you guys are actually surprisingly headed towards a balanced connection too as well. But I'm going to leave you guys at that. I do feel like you guys went through a very painful breakup where you realized like that king was a page, like, or you went through a couple times, that queen was a page or whatever, you guys, that friend was a user, that job was no good. Those people didn't care about you, so you could just take your power back and be like, okay, I'm going to go towards the people that do. I'm going to go towards what really makes me happy and fulfills me. Because pile number one, one thing I really do want to say to as well is that if you hide parts of yourself, you're never going to be able to find your soulmate. Because I do feel for a lot of you guys, like if you're really passionate about like what I like to do, like go out or sing, or I am a musician, or I'm this and that, like if I'm really passionate about those things, maybe your soulmate like aligns with like those things that you love to do. Or if you want to be really spiritual, maybe when you start putting your spiritual stuff out there, you're going to align with the right friends. I'm just talking about me personally, where like, I go through these transformations and I'm like, damn, like who am I, because you lose yourself in this day to day, like, oh, let me help this person, let me fix that person. And I kept saying it's important for my light workers to identify an identity outside of whatever it is you do for work, whatever it is you do to help people, because you guys get so lost in it. So pile number one, I want to say that the person you're meant to be with aligns with, what lights you up, what you also have in common with this person. They're not someone that's going to think what you love to do is bad or shame you, pile number one, those are karmics for a reason, because those are the parts of yourself or those situations where either one, those people don't want to see you shine, or B, you know, the parts of yourself that feel like you're not good enough to go after those things, or the things that you love are not something that you can actually invest time and energy into. And for my creatives out there, a society, you know, has it out for you guys, you know, art's not a real job or this or that. But I feel like pile number one, there's just something creative and talented that you're very good at, and the world's going to see it, and it's going to bring you a lot of abundance. And that could be anything that lights you up: performance, entertainment, you know, it doesn't matter. Some of you guys are into comedy or just being yourself. Honestly, it's crazy because this doesn't have to be a traditional job. It's like going out and being yourself, or just like posting what you want, saying what you want, being what you want. As long as you're having fun doing it, that's going to be attracting the people and situations. And like I always say, these people don't have to be exactly like you, but they'll align with your energy, as in just being yourself. You know what I'm saying? I know it's kind of difficult because it's like you will try to find people that are exactly like you, and they could be narcissists. It's like it gets so complicated sometimes navigating this world. I get it, pile number one, but your angels are just saying, just be yourself, and that's what you're waking up and doing. I hope that makes sense. Let's see what else we have for you. Yeah, empowerment. What did I say? You guys are taking back your power, and that's just bringing you more clarity. And I'm just hearing, it wasn't what I thought it was. Another story to tell. Like, you know, you thought something or someone was one way, or you thought your life was going one way, and you woke up and you realized that, you know what, this is not aligning with me. This is not who I am. And that can change over time, or you could just change, or you're just realizing that you may have been living a lie, pile number one, and the people around you were, you know, not in alignment with you. But now I just see that you guys are, by being lost in the dark, you found yourself, or you're finding yourself. See, blessed mess. Like, you guys may have been like, damn, now what? You know, I got myself into this mess, but you didn't, you know? The universe sometimes will throw you into this messy situation so that you could find your way out of it. Failure. Yeah, you guys are not failing at anything. You're actually realizing that this is an opportunity for change, or whatever it is that's going on here. Perseverance. Yeah, I also see that you guys are trusting that you know when to give up on something that's not for you versus persevere. And you're allowed to think, you guys can literally like do anything you want in this world, and you're realizing it. About the world here, the one thing your angels really want to say here is that you guys are on a new cycle, and this Mercury retrograde is probably just telling you to have fun, do whatever makes you happy, do what lights you up, and take a break if you need to. You guys are already very accomplished, I'm hearing. Your commitment's being tested. Yeah, you may find there's Mercury retrograde that people still test you a little bit here and there, but you're going to find that throughout your life, because people just are naturally shooken by people that just love themselves for whatever reason, or people that naturally shine. And my light workers, from a young age, you have people out for you because you naturally you actually shined, and people's dark traits probably already exposed themselves to you at a very early age. So I feel you guys just taking back your power from those experiences. You might not even remember, but as a young age, people were trying to dim you guys, because energetically speaking, lower vibrations, they don't like the fact that you are shining. They don't like the fact that, you know, you're just going to break traumas and stuff. And honestly, it's not anybody's fault. Like, people are not ready to do shadow work, and if you trigger that in them, that's just sometimes what happens. But you guys need to just know, I gotta do what makes me happy. I feel like the biggest opposition here was manipulative energies robbing you of your own happiness because they were unhappy with theirs. You guys are just gonna keep persevering, and whatever you're doing a great job. But I feel like your change of perspective is gonna bring more blessings, and you guys are gonna be showcasing the real you. So even if you're already doing something you love, you're gonna put the real you out into it, or you really wanna do something, you're just gonna be able to do it, pile number one. You're gonna know clearly the next step. So even if you're a little confused right now, I don't know why, pile number one, but your angels are saying that you think that you're failing, but you're actually winning. But again, that energy was projection. You guys are doing such a good job, especially in the spiritual sense. So don't even think about it as, you know, just not having the money you want, like this and that. That's all society projections, guys. I feel like you're doing a great job in the spiritual sense. That's what your angels really want you to know. You're doing a great job. You're exceeding expectations. I feel like there's certain timelines that you guys can be on. You guys are on your highest timeline right now. You chose better. Like, you could have stayed stuck, but you're escalating to that next level. And I feel like you may have been thrown into it, or honestly, the choices that you made led you to this level that you're at, which is a high level, pile number one. Remember that, okay? Don't let anyone rob you of your position energetically, because you earned that through many lifetimes. I always say my channel is not for everybody. I talk too fast for a lot of people. But at the same time, there's a lot of people who are like trilingual who can listen to me. So I feel like, you know, if you get what I'm putting down, you're meant to be here. And of course, you can always slow down the video if you need to. But, you know, I always say this, but I talk fast. And not only that, I'm channeling really fast, but my videos are so long. I'd be here for 7 hours. The video would never go up. But yeah, you guys are headed towards a relationship where the person sees you as the empress that you are. Pile number one, it exists. I'm telling you right now, it exists. But you got to put yourself out there so this person can see you. Pile number one, that's what I'm seeing. You got to shine your light. your person out there is looking for you if you're single. And if pile number one, you are entering a relationship and you're enjoying it, you know, you could be in there. But I feel like it's more like you guys are like, what the heck was I doing? I'm the damn Empress. And sometimes just gonna remind yourself that, because there's gonna be people that see you're the Empress but want you all to themselves. But if you have a big destiny, you're meant to shine. I definitely sense pile number one, maybe your biggest opposition was people you dated because they wanted to put you in a box, or they wanted to keep you in a little cage, but you're meant to shine. I'm hearing that one French Montana song, hope you don't get famous because no one's gonna love you like I do. Like, I'm hearing that, like, almost like you guys were manipulated to dim yourself to make other people happy. But no, you got this natural light, so shine it in whatever direction you want, wherever that your heart takes you, pile number one, okay? Like, I know it sounds cheesy, but honestly, that's all your angels want you to do. Because I feel like you guys are just like tired of being told you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong. No, just be yourself and keep being strong, and the rest will come. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, okay? Pile number one, you're a lot tougher than you think you are, but you already know that. This is what you already learned. You're like, damn, no one could break you guys after what you've been through. So pat yourself on the back. Like, that's what your angels want you to do. And yeah, and the people that are still, that love you, you know, surround yourself with loved ones, enjoy your life. Like, I feel that's what your angels really want you to celebrate. Your loved ones and the people that you cherish. Sometimes that's the most important things. The secret to happiness is enjoying the little things, guys. I met so many people, they got money, they got this, they got that, but they're so empty on the inside. So, you know, I feel like that's also what your angels are trying to teach you, guys, that, you know, there's not one destination that's going to bring you happiness. It comes from within. But all the bullshit you guys deal with, all the snakes, all the necessary bullshit, number one, prepares you for your purpose, but number two, it's just because people are jealous. So, you know what? That's kind of a compliment. I'd still rather be where you guys are at than those people. Yeah, you're gonna have good fortune coming in. I'm seeing your fortune turn for the better because you broke karmic cycles just by getting rid of low vibrational energies in people and perspectives. You're shifting, and I feel like you guys always like kind of knew these things, but at the end of the day, it's tough to let go of karmic cycles and people and situations. But that's why when you heal, you see things more clearly, because you stop seeing things through like rose petal glasses. Anyway, pile number one, I thought this reading was gonna be quick. I was like 10 minutes per pile because I keep losing my voice. But oh well. I hope you guys like that message. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number two, let's get into it. So what I'm seeing for you guys, what's coming back this Mercury retrograde. Okay, pile number two, you guys are really starting to love yourself. You guys are really glowing, you're healing. And the thing that makes me laugh here is that you guys are really stepping out of your comfort zone. I'm hearing now you want to come back, now you want to get to know me, or now you want to say sorry. So pile number two, definitely expect some past energies coming in, but I wouldn't even be upset about it because these energies are going to be like, wow, you're doing really well, or wow, I'm sorry. So I do see an apology on the way, but for a lot of you guys, it's like, do you really want to rekindle this? I feel like pile number two, you're going to be doing a lot of like self-love and self-care that you may be seeing the world very differently, or that's what's happening to you guys right now. Because I do feel like somebody wants to rekindle with you guys, and it's interesting how people want to rekindle once you let go, once you step out of your comfort zone, and you guys are going to see your relationships through fresh eyes. I always feel sometimes the piles carry similar themes. So in pile number one, I was kind of talking about just becoming new and seeing the world differently. Now these past energies are coming back. You guys may see them differently. You're gonna be like, wow, I used to think you were cool, you know, but then you're gonna realize like some of these people just really aren't it, you know? And I think that's the most beautiful thing about growth, me personally, because I always feel like, you know, I really like somebody and, you know, they're my whole world and all these things. And then all of a sudden it's like, I see something and I'm like, damn, like, really? This is who you are? Like, they unmask themselves right in front of my eyes, or intuitively I just see something or I feel something and I'm like, oh, you know? But I feel like keep your sense of humor. Like, yeah, I think pile number two, just like I was talking about pile number one, you guys are seeing like people from your past and situations as lessons for growth. And like I was even saying in pile number one, like these people that have hurt you or walked away from you, they actually are your biggest teachers. They made you strong. They made you love yourself more. Like I'm hearing that Selena Gomez song, I had to lose you to love me. It's like pile number two. Like, it's only till you walk out of a situation and learn to love yourself, you realize how much you put up with that was just not okay. And it's not your fault, pile number two. I just feel like you get into situations and you try to be the best you could be, especially my light workers and my healers. It's extra hard for you guys to get out of codependent dynamics because a lot of you guys just we're manipulated to think that the person needs you, or that you're doing something for them, or that you know what I'm saying, or that even you're the wrong one. But in reality, a lot of the time you guys are realizing that people actually are just takers, you know, in this world, and you could try your best, but you can't want things for people more than they want it for themselves, or you can't bring everyone someone with you if you've got big goals, big dreams, and drive that some other people have. You can't force, you could bring a horse to water, can't force it to drink, you know, pile number 2. So it's like, you guys said, F it, I'm going to go to the water myself. And now all of a sudden people are like, hey, can I get some of that water? And can I have a cup? It's like, well, excuse me, you know, pile number 2. I kind of feel like, oh, tell me your secret. That's what I'm hearing. Because pile number 2, you're shining a lot. You're shining different. You're different now. And you know what? I feel like people from the past, they're going to be like, oh, how'd you do that? Teach me your ways. But it's like pile number 2. I'm also hearing this song. It's very interesting. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change going to come. There's like one part of the song where there's like different versions, but I think he says like, I go to my brother, I say, brother, can you help me please? And then there's a part where he says, I would, but I'm just not able to. Like pile number 2, I also feel that because you guys are my light workers and my healers, you guys are so quick to help people, but it's not even that people don't even want to help you sometimes, it's that they really don't have the ability to help and heal in the way that you guys do. And that's what makes you special. That's what makes you shine. Your energy is worth a lot, pile number 2. And I think you guys are realizing that you have a secret power to help people. I feel like you guys wish you could duplicate yourself and help yourself the way you help others, right? Pile number 2. I feel like my light workers are placed in certain environments to help and elevate people. But that being said, if you never take back your power and realize, you know, where your power is being taken away or manipulated. So I always say a narcissist is like my empaths and my healers, like worst enemy, because they are the only people that are able to really stop you from your destiny because they're so damn manipulative, but and they're so draining. But pile number 2, the point I'm trying to say is that you guys have went and gone through all of that, but also like people that love you, they wanted to help you guys. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you know, some of you guys may feel like nobody cares about you, but I do feel like there's people out there like that just couldn't help you guys with some of the things you were going through, and they do care about you, pile number 2. I do feel there's like an air of frustration here because you guys are always that person for other people, but honestly, pile number 2, people don't know how to help you, but you guys are the ones who are the most aligned or the most in tune or the most into the self-growth. So you guys sometimes have to go within and heal yourself and figure it out from there. But the good news is you have this endless source of inspiration and light. So you could keep, you know, recharging yourself from the inside out. Like you don't need anybody. You learn that, but still people are going to be like, teach me your ways, pile number 2. So I just see through your relationships, through your experiences, you become anew. And I feel like you guys have a sense of humor about you. You have something about you that's so entertaining. And I think you guys have learned to just not take things so seriously. Like I always say this, but you know, view people as children sometimes, just like we're all God's children. We're all, you know, learning and growing here, but sometimes you just gotta look at things instead of looking at it as evil or bad or you know, but just think of it as childish. Like, damn, they're acting out again. Put them in timeout. Like pile number 2, you're just learning to put people in timeout when they act up. And you'll be surprised, pile number 2, when you up your self-love and people's manipulation no longer has no power over you, how quickly they skirt on out of your life, you know? And then you realize, dang, you know, but there'll be people who you guys stand up to and say, hey, this is making you happy. And they're gonna be like, hey, sorry, my bad, let's work on it. And I feel like that's the difference between, you know, narcissistic people or people who are stuck people versus people that are gonna grow alongside with you, pile number 2. But I do feel like, yes, there is a frustration here about people not being able to help you the way you help other people. But I do feel like there's a lot of people who do love you guys, and people are gonna probably come towards you guys and say that, and your angels are reminding you are very loved. A lot of people love you guys and in love with you guys. Even a lot of your exes, you may think that they don't care about you guys, pile number 2. Even the most narcissist of narcissists, they care to their extent, pile number 2. Like, if a narcissist is gonna fall in love with anybody, it's gonna be you guys. But I don't know if that's a compliment, you know. But it's like they really sometimes think they are in love with you guys. They really sometimes do think they're the victims. So, you know, if that's the way they want to be and they want to stay stuck, that's on them. You guys are realizing not your problem to try to fix or change people. You're here to lead and inspire the ones that do. And I feel, pile number 2, this self-love is gonna bring you a lot more suitors on the way. Oh my gosh, pile number 2, I want to feel like your angels are saying you guys have a gift of, you know, being so funny and entertaining though, and your angels are just telling you that because whatever it is you're about to go and do, whether it's to step out and start dating again, or you guys have like in pile number 1, a gift or a talent you want to showcase, check it out if you feel that way, or you just went through awakening. But I feel like, yeah, every relationship has magical moments to rekindle. Some relationships, I feel, pile number 2, are salvageable in your life, but by self-growth, you'll know the difference. You know, because this card over here came out again. Take time to listen to, you know, your family members compassionately. Maybe a family member needs you, or you have friends around you that maybe just need support sometimes, pile number 2. I always say this too, in my darkest hours, I know that no one can really help me in the ways that, like, I know I can help other people, because not a lot of people, you know, talk to angels, you know what I mean, pile number 2. But that being said, it's like sometimes in my darkest moments, I just want someone to spend time with. Maybe there's someone around you, like, they don't really really want your help. They just want company or something like that, pile number 2, or vice versa. Certain people, maybe they can't help you, but they just want to be there for you and they know you're going through something. So maybe someone knows that you're going through something, or someone in your family or someone who's like family to you is going through something. But yeah, pile number 2, I just feel like there's a little bit of frustration here, maybe that you feel that no one cares about you. But I think this time period, or this retrograde, or whenever you get this reading, my readings are timeless, is showing you that people really love you. And yeah, I also want to say pile number 2, I realize this as well. Like a lot of like people that I'm close to, they're a lot like myself, like kind of hard on the outside but soft on the inside. Like a lot of my friends too, like grow up like in a not to out anybody, but like emotionally unavailable environments, or parents like didn't know how to say I love you and stuff like that, pile number 2. So they kind of adapted some of those behaviors as well. But on the inside, some of your friends can care about you, but they just don't know how to tell you that. They may just like crack jokes or try to just be there for you, pile number 2. So I feel like that's what your angels are trying to say, like that there could be a friend or a family member that really loves you, but they just don't know how to articulate it. And I do feel some of the most kindest, most compassionate people in my life have kind of been this way due to like being hurt, pile number 2. And I feel like sometimes we get into relationships with love bombers and stuff because we're so void of those type of emotions from people, but they're just empty words, versus sometimes people just show up for you. They may not say or do anything, but you could tell they care. I feel pile number 2, you have some people like that in your life, or you're that person for other people and people know that about you. But I do feel that you have a sense of humor that lights up a room, or there's someone around you that thinks you're really funny and great, and you're very much loved, pile number 2, and missed by a lot of people. So I just want to point that out there. But I do see, stepping out of your comfort zone, you guys will also be making a lot of new friends and new connections, because you guys closed the door on a lot of things, and you are continuing to do that when something is not to your standard. But I do feel like you guys are learning to close the door, but you keep it half open, because just in case somebody wants to apologize or say sorry or grow. I think you guys are very open and understanding, but I don't think you guys are giving more than 2 chances to people anymore, which I love, because you're also like learning how to shine. Pile number 2, yeah, I'm just seeing, again, like I was seeing in pile number 1, balance connections coming in, especially friendship, even like if someone is like a friend to you, but they're like family because you guys are so close. I feel like you guys may have a friend around you, or a friend coming in that may be like, feel like family to you, like a soul family type of thing. But again, pile number 2, I always say this for my light workers and my healers, even when it comes to dating, till you find that special person, or even sometimes even feels this way, you guys are so high vibrational that not everyone's going to still be on their level. So, be patient with people too, pile number 2. This is something I have a hard time with. My angels are saying, okay, don't take it easy on this person too. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I feel that you can get very frustrated because you're so in tune and you know what's good for people, but they don't see the world the same way as you because they're not there yet, pile number 2. As long as they're not actively trying to hurt you, always give people the time and space they need to learn their lessons as well. And this is something I had to learn too. And as well as people probably had to be patient with me in certain phases of my life, Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes and your feelings. Yeah, pile number 2, because you'll feel when someone really cares about you guys. And I feel like I even tell this to my friends, because people cap, they talk all the time. And I'm like, listen, with your heart, don't listen with like your rose-colored glasses, but listen with your intuition, your body. How does this feel for you when this person's around you? That's a big gauge, pile number 2. And sometimes you just need a little time to yourself as well. Let's see. Yeah, let yourself stand out and be noticed. Yeah, because I feel pile number 2 during this retrograde, you may get into little arguments with people, but these people care about you. But maybe you may rub each other the wrong way. But I feel like you may be upset that you're getting into arguments with loved ones or people that are your friends. But this is also showing you that these people are not going to abandon you just because things you guys have an argument. But sometimes vice versa, you may have someone you thought was a friend in your life, and all of a sudden you have one argument and they don't want to rekindle. It's like, damn, pile number 2, I feel like you're going to see the truth about certain friendships and still cleaning house. Even if new people are coming into your life, you're saying, okay, like, is this someone I want to be friends with? Are these people that are in it for the long haul? Because healthy relationships have arguments and disagreements. That's another thing, like society likes to teach people. Oh, you speak out for yourself. Oh, you're boss. You're this. Just be yourself. And if people don't like that, then so long. Pile number 2. I feel like you may get in tiffs with people that really love you, but you may also get in tiffs with people that you thought were gonna stick it out for you, but you get into one fight and they flee. And it's just the universe showing you, okay, who's really in alignment with you, who's really around you for the right reasons. Because honestly, pile number 2, you guys unconditionally love people, and you deserve people to do the same for you. And that's what your angels are saying. There are people around you who do, but right now you're going to pay close attention. And also, pile number 2, the biggest thing, who allows you to stand out and be yourself? Who encourages you to stand out and be yourself versus who tries to dim you? Because that is a telltale sign of someone that is not truly your friend. Who flees when you start to look good and glow up, which you guys are glowing up, because look at this energy. I feel like you guys are putting a lot of love towards yourself, and I feel like you guys are learning to love yourself, and therefore the people around you. You're going to get a lot of people wanting to date you, wanting to be around you, but you guys are going to have to, decipher through those energies every day of your life. Not every day is going to look peaches and cream. I feel like a lot of you guys too, you might get into tips with your friends, or you might still have falling out. You dated someone and it didn't work out, whatever, but you may think, I thought things were getting better. They are, but sometimes things are just quick lessons, and sometimes, people grow apart, pile number 2. I think you guys are rolling with the punches right now, but I see that you need time to rest. And yeah, I feel, pile number 2, that everyone's going through intense healing right now. Certain relationships in your life are also going through transformation. So I feel as though if you did get into an argument with somebody and you really feel like you and this person care about each other, a little time and space would do you guys good. Because I do see reconciliation, like a lot of people wanting to come back, but you guys deciding, okay, can we work on this romantically, friendship-wise, whatever. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance. Yeah, you guys are so in tune right now. I feel like I'm really hearing Pocahontas too. Like, you think you own whatever land you land, I'm hearing that. But yeah, I feel like you guys are just getting rid of people that think that they own you, that they can control you, and you're moving towards people that encourage you to create this better future for yourself. And also, you guys are just reading the signs really easily. You see the warnings, you're listening with your ears, and not with those rose-colored petal glasses. You're seeing things so clearly. Let's see what else is coming in. 2 of Swords, the Tower. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing this retrograde is probably bringing some Tower moments regarding relationships. It's going to be good, though, I feel like, because you guys are going to realize a lot of people actually really do care about you. I feel like there's going to be people fighting to stay in your life, and you're going to be surprised about that. And that's going to inspire you guys to keep moving forward. And I also see as well, yeah, also a lot of people just love learning from you guys as well. Like, you guys are probably natural teachers and healers. You may help people for a living too. And I feel like you guys are going to be feeling a lot of the love lately. So, some of these don't really get too upset about some of these hiccups. I'm just seeing they're just hiccups here. Like, you guys are really doing a great job. And I do see that you are still going towards your own happiness, and you are going to be getting something you want in fulfillment because of the self-love. It may be difficult, that road to get there, sticking up for yourself or fighting for what you believe in, but that is how you're going to create the future that you guys really deserve. I feel like, again, you guys are really fighting to keep it balanced, and if people don't like it, you have no problem now walking away. Like, you're no longer letting people frustrate you, trying to bring you down. But I feel like with that 5 of Swords, like I was saying, pile number 1, there are just certain people that don't want to see you guys shine, and you're on this path to shine. And like I said, you may not ask for it, but you're a high vibration, and you are a healer and a light worker. So you're going to have this adversity sometimes from people, even if you don't want it. Believe me, there'll be people in the room like staring at me evilly, and I don't even know them. I'm like, what the heck are you looking at me like that for? Or pick fights with me for no reason. Like, and I'm saying, I'm not all the time, but it'll happen. I'm just like, damn, sometimes your energy just triggers people. But yeah, you got some people wanting to come back, honestly. Let's get some information about who these people are. Oh yeah, we have the 7th house at the bottom of the deck here. Yep, flow. But I feel like you guys, if the relationship's not flowing, if people don't want to work as a team, I feel like that's the whole thing here, pile number 2. It's like, or people are either working against you, creating problems and obstacles, or they're trying to create solutions. And even if you guys have fights, I apologize and you guys move forward. Do you mostly have good times with these people? Like, those are the things you think about. It goes both ways. Don't let pride get in the way of one little hiccup or disagreement. We got Cancer energy, so maybe someone with Cancer wants to come back, maybe someone with Taurus. Yeah, again, pile number 2, it goes either way, because I feel like there's energies here that, like, you guys may tiff and laugh about it, but there's energy here where the shit that they've done to you is not funny, and you're not having it anymore. And you're going to, like, I think you're going to be, like, strengthening the bonds of the people that you love, but also getting rid of the people that had no real love for you. I'm hearing I have fake people showing fake love to me, and it really surprised me, pile number 2, that the people that were so outwardly, I love you, or the people that stabbed me in the back the hardest, sick world we live in. We got this Venus. Yeah, people love you guys, and that's the thing. It's all love here, but sometimes people just are so they just love themselves or out for themselves more than you know what I mean. They can still love you. People can love you. I feel like if people hate on you, it's also a sign that they love what you're doing, and it's just that their dark side has taken over. People can either look at you with admiration and respect, or they can look at you like an enemy. That's their choice. You guys are not out to get anybody. You just putting yourself first. By putting yourself first and loving yourself and maintaining boundaries, you'll just create the most healthiest dynamics. That's what you guys are doing. Someone wants to come back from the past. It could be an ex to Cancer or Taurus placements, 8th house there. Aries can also have in the chart. They can also be a Libra. I see 8th house Scorpio as well. Flow. Gemini energy. Yeah, communication is going to be definitely something that is that you guys are going to be improving upon, because sometimes, again, when you argue with people, you see who your true colors of them, what good and bad, but also it's who's willing to work on things too, because sometimes I'm a little crazy when I'm mad, but it's all love. I only really argue with people I care about, which is really funny too. Because sometimes we do take our shit out on the people we love the most. Life's complicated, perfectionism. I do want to say though, blocks lifted. One thing I do see for you guys is that you deserve an amazing relationship. I feel like you guys are always worthy of being treated like the amazing goddesses you are, both friendship, relationship, but you just happen to be really hard on yourself too. So sometimes you really do believe that you're at fault for some of these connections not working out. But in reality, I think you guys always do take fault and accountability. You're always willing to say sorry, but it's like when you realize you're the one always coming forward and saying sorry in certain situations, yeah, red flag. Or it's always your fault. No, it takes two to tango. Pile number two, not everyone's right all the time. Relationships are built upon growing together, Even sometimes I feel like it gets a little narcissistic in the spiritual community that, oh, everybody's wrong and we're always right. That's not always the case too. So I feel like you guys may be, taken aback by some realizations you make about your own self or self-sabotage. Pile number two, like maybe you feel like someone around you doesn't care when they care a whole lot. And maybe that's just due to the fact that, you had a lot of bad experiences and your walls are up and you're not seeing it clearly. So pile number two, during this time period, you're actually going to see that someone cares about you more than you think. And someone may come back from the past that you're like, nope. Or somebody may be around you that cares less than what you think, but someone may be around you that cares more. I'm not trying to scare you that something bad's going to happen, but you may be already aware of these energies. I think someone is going to come back from the past and you're also realizing that someone cares about you around you. I think that's two different things. It could be like an ex coming back, but I'm seeing friendship and exes here. I'm seeing two different, it doesn't really matter. It's more of you guys are just flowing and being you and being happy. So who's fucking your shit up, and they can leave, and who's rooting you on most of the time, they can stay. Regardless, we're all going through a lot of healing right now. Take no offense. Yeah. Sometimes people have their little petty moments or their little, everyone has a dark side. Everyone has a little bit of a side of them that is less than desirable, even me, but that being said, if we focus on the love, it's still all love there and a lot of your connections and more connections to come because you got rid of the ones where there was no love, it was fake love, and you guys are seeing the difference. And in the little areas of life where you still are not seeing it 100%, you're going to be made more aware about the relationships in your life. And you guys are taking bite-sized steps to the future that you want. Also, lots of self-love there. I do want to say as well, pile number two, that I feel you guys are glowing up because you have gotten rid of people that were really insecure about themselves. So they would criticize you and put you down, pile number two. Also, you guys are glowing up and you might find that people are more I kind of feel this sometimes, when you're more confident in yourself, people may throw more negativity your way, but you guys are getting really confident in yourself and you're seeing things for what they are. And I can see this in my friends and other people, because I know sometimes it may sound a little again, I don't want to use narcissists to be oh, everyone's just jealous of me. But when I do see it happen with my friends, I realize, oh yeah, this really does exist, because I'll see someone out of nowhere say something crazy to someone I don't know, or one of my friends, or not even me, and it's damn, that person's just jealous of you. I could just see it so clearly, from outside of it, but that's why I feel like you guys are not seeing it that way, because you're a perfectionist, you're hard on yourself. You don't want to act oh, I'm always right, or oh, people are just jealous. But there are people that I feel you just naturally disagree with, because that's relationships, and that's okay. But there are people that honestly are just, not rooting for you, and you're going to see it clearly, or jealous of you. Pile number two, it goes both ways, but not everybody is somebody who's out to get you. I'm seeing here that you're loved by a lot of people, pile number two. Sometimes the lower vibrational people are the loudest, that's why I like to encourage my light workers to speak up, because your voice is needed. It's crazy how I can get you know what I'm saying? I have so much silent supporters. I feel like that's the way I am. I support other creators, not necessarily, I don't really like to watch spiritual content as much. I'm into social issues and other things, but I'm a fan of a lot of different creators too, even on TikTok and stuff. But I don't really comment because I just don't, I like to just keep to myself. And I don't really feel like my opinion is needed and everything. But sometimes certain people think their opinion is needed and everything. Those are people that are more likely to say something negative or leave a negative comment. But don't think that one negative comment is a reflection of a whole community of people that you have that love you, pile number two. I just want to say that as well, especially for my people who are online and stuff, because you have a lot of silent supporters, pile number two. And I think that's something you may also realize during this time period. You have a lot more silent support than you have negativity in your life, but so you're getting rid of those negative energies. One of them may be trying to come back, but you guys are seeing it clearly now, especially after they return. Nah, I think you're gonna have a chance to say, I got fake people showing fake love to me straight to my face, type it out, to them and hit send. You guys are a gem, and you're carrying yourself in such a way that you're not letting people talk to you a certain way. And yeah, you're gonna get some gossip. You guys can feel when people are gossiping about you too. You're very intuitive. Don't let people gaslight you guys. You got really gifted. You already know what's up. Because people, even if you don't see it physically, they eventually expose themselves if you pay attention. Stick with whatever you're doing. It's working. All this self-love. You guys be listening to subliminals and healing. A lot of people ask, well, not a lot of people ask me this, but I think from time to time people ask if like, subliminals are bad because I have mine that say, oh, make this person call you or whatever. But in reality, I put a lot of like self-love and healing energies and frequencies and stuff. And that's why I feel like my subliminals work, because when you listen to them, you're radiating love more than fear and trying to keep yourself stuck. So sometimes you listen to my subliminals, you may get that person to call you, but you might love yourself enough to realize you don't want that anymore. It's a kind of way to like heal and elevate too. Pile number 2, I feel like you guys are doing the spiritual work, but in a way that's healing and elevating you as well. Like you're not trying to make people bend to your will. It's like you could try to fix someone into being a good person, or you could just get around the good people and fit in with them, Pile number 2, you're not trying to force people to change anymore. And I feel like this is something that you guys have been working on. Perfectionism, it's like you're not seeing failed relationships as a reflection of yourself or something you're doing wrong. You're just seeing as your own growth. I feel like you guys used to take it out on yourself when relationships don't work out or friendships don't work out. Sometimes two people just aren't aligned, different cores, different values. Anyway, you're going to have a lot more money coming in too, because I see generosity and people wanting to help you. People can help in forms of advice, financially, just support. All those things matter. I see journaling. Yeah. Some of you guys are journaling or healing. Some of you guys are in therapy. Whatever you're doing, it's working. So keep it up. It's really helping your relationships, and you guys loving yourself, putting yourself first, standing up for yourself is really realigning all your friendships and getting rid of the shit that no needs to be there no more. Law of attraction. Yeah, you guys are using law of attraction in the healthy ways. Allow yourself to receive. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pile number 2, I like to use law of attraction to love myself more and improve myself and be happier with myself. And so my whole world reflects that, instead of using the law of attraction to try to force people to change or force people to do things. I think it's so much more powerful to operate from a place of self-love. And that's actually the secret power in my subliminals. If you guys want to know, it's love. My secret formula is love. It's the secret formula. Anyway, pile number 2. Long day for me. But so that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Your secret power is love. So if anybody hates on you, it's sad on them, because it's like all you're trying to do is spread some love. But sometimes you gotta kick someone in the face when you need to too. And I don't condone violence, but you know what I mean. You guys just say no and walk away. Self-defense, I always say, like, up your self-defense, pile number 2 always. But yeah, you're seeing things very clearly. Let's see anything else your angels want to say to you guys. Dating, yeah, you guys might be stepping out and dating, but I'm seeing your relationships are super balanced, or they're becoming more balanced, better quality people. And you're just naturally not trying to fight to make people stay in your life that aren't meant to be there. We got the free spirit here. Again, pile number 2, you guys are going with the flow, and people are just coming towards you that are part of your destiny. There's an energy here where you feel like you don't really need to fight to keep people around, because you guys are healing that part of yourself that feels as though if someone leaves your life, there's anything wrong with you, or that that's a rejection. Some of you guys have abandonment issues that you've healed. So you have to good work, but it's going to be actively identifying, relationships in your life that are meant to get to that next level or not. Because, everyone has a choice ultimately as well. Some of your soulmates, they just might not be growing in the way you want them to. That's okay too, Love them from afar. Rise and shine, yeah. And it's not an emergency. Yeah. Pile number 2, I do see that you might get into tips with people, but most of it's just going to be showing you that these people are not going to leave you, pile number 2. But there may be a situation where somebody does, and you're like, damn, okay, wasn't what I thought it was, but that has nothing to do with me. Thank you, angels, for showing me their true colors. So I kind of feel like for the most part, you're going to see positive things, but you may see a thing or two that discourages you, but don't let that be a reflection of all these people that love you and support you. And if you do have like a lot of you guys are on YouTube and stuff, like you may get like a small audience of you guys, but you may have a lot of silent supporters. Actually, your angels want to tell you that you do have silent supporters, even if you're not online. You have silent people who just love you and think about you in a positive light. That's what your angels want you to know. So keep holding that candle up. Like I always say, sometimes the people always got something to say, or the people that just shut up. I'm going to take away their microphone. Those damn men with podcasts. Now I'm kidding around. But seriously, the people that sometimes think they deserve a platform and a microphone are sometimes not the ones that need to speak up. So if you guys are speaking up and speaking out, if you watch pile number 1, it's a sign you're meant to be doing that. And it feels uncomfortable for like light workers and healers to be so confident and bold, because, you guys you're sensitive. You feel everything. You even feel when people don't like you. And it's not always like you guys being sensitive. You can actually feel the energy. Like, pile number 2, when I'm like out and I'm like, this person doesn't like me, I could feel it. It's because it's draining my energy. It's not because I care. I don't care about that person. I care about the way I feel. And sometimes it just sucks. But yeah, by pile number 2, it's like you're saying no to the people that seriously are not rooting for you. You're going to have more energy. But yeah, if people want to rekindle, you're going to see people coming back, coming in, strengthening bonds of people that are in your life. But most of it's all good. Some of your friends may just want your support right now. Check up on your loved ones. But emotions are running high right now. So everyone's kind of going through this healing phase. So, if your friends are acting a little loopy, or you and someone argued, it may not be the end. So don't stress it. Okay, pile number 2, what's meant for you will always be. And don't feel like just because you got into argument with someone, you did something wrong as well. Don't be so hard on yourself, because if someone really loves you, they'll put in the work to fix the situation, pile number 2. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, because I feel like you may be in an argument with someone right now, but I feel like be patient and just keep being you. And I think that you know, if you guys truly feel in your heart there's love there, you'll fix it, you'll mend it. Look, Two of Cups. I think you guys may be mending a relationship or getting a relationship to a next level, romantic or friendship. And yeah, I feel as though it could be like this person was just having upset with themselves or having a bad day or something. So it may not be the end. We got the Emperor there. So someone in your life is here to stay and they love you. And again, it could be a romantic situation involved or friendship. But pile number 2, I just feel like some of you guys just have abandonment issues, and it's going to be at the highlight of this retrograde or wherever you're at with your healing. Because I do have to say pile number 2, my readings are timeless, so whatever resonates. But yeah, let me see if I get some signs as well, maybe some other signs regarding this Libra. Yeah, it could be someone coming back. Capricorn, 12th house, someone can have Virgo. You could be already seeing people coming back from the past and just still supporting you. I also see as well, again, I like to say pile number 2, that a lot of you guys, like, you have abandonment issues, so sometimes you may act a little out of character or get frustrated or, you know, have an outburst or something like that, because healing is not, you know, always looking like peaches and cream, and the people that love you will understand that, you know, you're just having a bad day or you're PMSing or whatever, you know? Like, I feel like you guys will dealt with a lot of narcissistic people who shamed you out of just having real emotions, so you hold into your emotions for so long, you're kind of just probably letting them out right now. That's what your angels are saying, but same for some other people in your lives are going through kind of similar things, so, yeah, you're very loved, pile number 2. That's what your angels really want to tell you. And you may feel like your relationships are getting a little bit like feisty, or people are just having it out for each other, but it may just be everyone's a little emotional right now. So, you know, don't be so quick to think someone's leaving you. They may still very much love you. And don't be so quick to trust people that come into your life that preach that they're there for you and they're riding for you too, without putting in the effort and work too. But you guys know that already. But yeah, I feel like someone who messed up may try to come back. You may see something for what it truly is, and you're going to see someone really does love you. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Emotions are running high, your commitment's being tested, and luck is on your side. Another thing I do want to say as well, pile number 2, is that you guys do have these core values within yourself. So your relationships are a reflection of that. So you may find that certain people are not aligned with your cores and your values. And that's kind of the angel saying, yeah, you're committed to your destiny here, because your destiny is going to be aligned with your core values, of course, pile number 2. But that being said, not everyone's going to completely agree with you with everything. You know, I have to learn that too. I have Saturn in my 9th house, as well as my sun. So it's like, you know, you guys sometimes, you know, just know when to just agree or disagree versus like, oh yeah, that person is a hater, pile number 2. So you're just going to make that assessment with your relationships. But I just feel like overall, you're going to see there's a lot of love around you. So I hope you guys like that message. Bye. Okay, pile number 3, let's hop right into it. So funny enough, I like redid this pile like 3 or 4 times, and I usually don't do that. So I definitely feel for this energy that was part of the message. But let's hop into the first part of this, because I do feel like your angels want you to know that you've been doing a really good job sticking up for yourself, defending yourself. I do feel like you guys did enter your villain era, and you're doing it in a way where you're not hurting people, but you're really learning how to take justice in your own hands when you need to. And I think that's an important part of just becoming successful in this world with this King of Pentacles energy. You guys do have a King of Pentacles in you, a savage business person inside of you. And you guys know at the end of the day, it's either sometimes you or them. And you know that you got to take care of your people and make the world a better place. And by doing that, sometimes you got to give people the energy they give back to you and defend yourself. But also pile number 3, you're being granted a lot of more power and more success and more influence, I feel like. But at the same time, you never use it for bad. You guys are continuing to stay humble. And that's why your angels are blessing you. You guys are not losing yourself, I feel, pile number 3. Sometimes I feel like you guys worry, like, am I the villain? But you're not, pile number 3. You're just learning how to be comfortable with playing the villain when you need to, because sometimes it really is just like that. You know, people just don't want to see you guys win. You got to do what you got to do to make sure you get from A to B. I've got temptation there, because I do feel like at times you guys are tempted by people, but you don't even ever fall for it, pile number 3. You never stray away from your path. Like, you guys are so aligned. The only thing you were lacking in was actually just giving it back to people, because you do have this power. But I feel like if you don't stick up for yourself, the people will rob you of it, pile number 3. It's like either you or them, and you guys are using this power for good. And I was just talking about pile number 2, like sometimes the most vocal people or the strongest minded people or most powerful leaders are the most narcissistic. So sometimes you do have to combat against authority figures or people that don't want to see you succeed. And it may feel like you're doing something bad or wrong, but I feel pile number 3, you're being guided by your intuition on the right steps to take. You know, some of you guys may tell someone off or do something, you're like, what the hell got into me? But like I was saying in one of my other readings, some of you guys may have a strong angel presences around you that sometimes speak through you, and you're like, what has got into me? Why did I just tell that person off? It's your angels helping you guys. I feel like sometimes they do speak through you. And one thing people think is it's all love and light, and it is until you mess with, you know, some of the angels people, and they will not play around with that, because pile number 3, the angels really do take care of their own. And that's why people on Demon Talk say the angels are scary. Yeah, you should be scared if you're in a low vibration. And I know, you know, I should be tolerant of other people's beliefs, but when other people's beliefs are rooted in selfishness and hurting others, I'm not with it. I don't believe in that, and neither do you guys. So it's like you're just taking a little bit of that energy and throwing it back at them. You guys really got good at, you know, maybe you're doing reversals and stuff like that, and there'll be people saying, oh, reversals are bad, because no, they're not. You're just throwing the energy back at people if you can't transmute it. I'm tired of people saying that, you know, defending yourself is good. I'm tired of people saying that attacking people out of nowhere is a good thing as well. Like, you're just focused on yourself and the people you love and your mission in this world, and you're getting so much power, because I feel like a lot of what you guys do is rooted in self-love and loving other people, and that's amazing. I feel like you guys are going to become a lot more successful because you're a lot more clear now with your vision, and you're not letting people push you around. And again, none of this is your fault, pile number 3. I think that you were just pushed into this era where you're like, what has got into me? I'm not taking any shit. But that's great, pile number 3. That's getting you to that next level. Every successful person has to go through this in life, or else you're never going to be a leader if you don't sometimes know when to tell people to shut up. No. But anyway, pile number 3. What I want to say about constantly redoing the pile is that, like I always tell you guys are not my typical, you know, tarot card watchers. You're my light workers, my healers. A lot of you guys lead in ways in your own life, and you understand what I'm saying when I say this. Some people, it takes them a lot of time to get the lesson right. You guys, you see something you don't like, you keep it moving, you learn the lesson. Like pile number 3, you are my people where you don't need to learn the lesson more than once. You see something, you don't like it, you tell that person off, you're keeping it moving. And I do feel, pile number 3, maybe you work yourself up to this point, but I do feel like you guys have an energy in you that it takes lifetimes to learn, you know? So that's why you're at this powerful state. It's not just because you just woke up and you just became this amazing person. No, you worked for this status, you know, in this life as well. I feel that way. Pile number 3, it's not just because you were incarnated with this power, which you were, but I actually feel like you guys are also learning the lessons, and it's a double whammy. You can be an old soul, but learn the same lesson 25,000 times. I always say that just because someone's an old soul doesn't make them wise. Just because someone's older doesn't make them wise. You understand? But yeah, certain people, they may be wise on that one lesson that they've been learning for, but anyway, I'm kidding around. But yeah, pile number 3, it's like you guys are learning the lessons, and you're very practical. You're my people that are into spirituality, but you're also very practical about it. And I love these types of people, because you guys are what I like to call the grounded spiritual people. Like, you guys probably have fields, or you're involved in situations that probably don't even have a lot of spiritual people. And I always tell you guys too, I like to align myself and even date people that are not primarily focused on spirituality. They could be focused on, you know, bettering themselves and loving themselves, making the world a better place, but that doesn't have to be through a spiritual facet. Sometimes it's great to build bonds and connections with people, especially business-wise, who have strong suits where yours are lacking. And, you know, pile number 3, I always talk about this, but sometimes it's the people that you feel like have the same goals and dreams as you, the people that are competing with you, and you learn that the hard way when you try to help people and they turn on you. But anyway, pile number 3, you're not letting people have it anymore. I feel like everything is becoming better in your life, and you're just seeing things through a different perspective. You're also not quick to fight people. You're quick to try to understand. So you're doing a great job, guys. And I feel like you are remaining humble, and that's why you're being granted this power. And you guys are going to be getting a gift from the universe. It's because of all the good work that you're doing. Yay! Some kind of goal or something on your vision board is coming, and I feel like it's really going to help you guys. Maybe it has something to do with sticking up for yourself too. Like, you've always had struggle with that. Maybe your angels are even helping you with that too. And I do feel that maybe the number 28 or the age 28 or 39 has something to do with this. Yeah, or number 2 or 8, or you guys were born on the 3rd, the 9th, the 2nd, or the 8th. But anyway, I feel like, you know, those ages could be important in your lifetime. 11 could be important too. 11, yeah, become a mentor. Yeah. You guys are definitely meant to be a mentor in one way, but I feel like you're becoming an even more stronger leader in your community or in your family. I feel like people are really respecting you now more than ever. It's because you're not taking shit. So whatever you're doing, it's working. You may think that like you're becoming the villain, but you're not. You're actually just you're standing up for yourself. It may be very uncomfortable for my light workers and my healers, but it's just a journey we all got to take. You're like, damn, what has got into me? But I love that for you guys, because you're protecting yourself, and you need to protect yourself. You know, not everyone is a good person. I know. Learned that the hard way many times. All right, got it, angels. But I feel like with the Knight of Swords here, like, you guys definitely are ready to cut a bitch if you need to. Yay. Okay, so paperwork. I'm seeing paperwork. Something about paperwork. Something about something turning out in your favor. Money coming in. Something unexpected. Someone may be helping you. A King of Pentacles may be coming in to help you. Sugar daddy for some of you guys. It may just seem too good to be true, but I do feel like you're going to get some help coming in pile number 3, because you got this far on your own. I think that because you're becoming like this, you took back your energy and you stopped accepting the less than you deserve type of vibes. Like you're holding your energy up to, okay, who's on my level? Come here now, you know? So I feel some of you guys may be networking and just making connections with people who are on your level now, because you're just kicking off the people that aren't. And, you know, it's not always about, oh, money or this or that. It's about the way you carry yourself and if you're a helpful, kind human being. And, you know, it's really hard for some people to be that, you know, because I think a lot of people just operate from ego. I don't believe that people think that they're bad or want to be bad. I just think that they think that that's the best way to be and good for them. But you guys are operating in a way where you're successful, but you're not stepping on anyone's toes to get there as well. Like, I feel like you guys definitely are getting blessed because, especially if you have a business or if you're at work or at school, like you always do things the fair and right way. Even if you see people cheating or doing things the wrong way or trying to screw you, you guys are like, that's interesting, but I would never do that. Like, you're the type of people, you never sell your soul for anything, you know? You will never, what I think selling your soul is just like, you know, doing something that's not in your morals to get ahead. You guys would never do that. The only thing I feel like is you guys will think, oh, it's not in your morals to yell at somebody, but I think that sometimes you just need to, you know, tell somebody no and tell them F off, but that's the only thing that, you know, you guys needed to work on, just asserting yourself in this lifetime too. But I feel you guys are doing a great job, you know, because you guys are not my people that are tempted at all to be anything awful and bad. You might think that you are bad or you're being mean or awful, but you're not. You're being true to yourself. You know, pile number 3, because I feel like people don't want to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it because I think it's important. Because a lot of times narcissistic people could manifest as people pleasers. And this was a shocker to me when I figured that out, but it makes a lot of sense because some narcissists are more like communal narcissists. So they'll say and do things to make the world happy, or they'll do errands to make people happy, but it's all for validation. It's never really for, like, you know, the kindness of their heart. So when they don't get what they want, they hold over people. Oh, the world's out to get me. You know, like those type of vibrations, or, you know, people pleasing is not always necessarily from a good place. I feel like you guys people please because you generally don't like to see people hurt or bad, but you're realizing that not everyone's problem is your problem. And you may have connected with those people thinking, oh, we're the same, you know, we both love to help people, but that person may have just been doing it because, oh, they may have been, you know, people pleasing, you know, for the wrong reasons, versus you guys actually have genuine hearts and souls. So I feel upon number 3, you guys are sticking up for yourself when you need to, because you may have been shocked in the past by some of these energies that you thought were like you, but they were nothing like you. And you may have had to tell these people off, but that actually is what you're meant to do. And it's making a positive impact in your life. And it's sending a signal out energetically that you're not to be messed with. And these people, if they want to go run their mouths and say that you cut them off and you told them off and you're such a bad person, good. I always say that too. I said, you know what? Let people believe I'm a bad person, because I don't want anybody asking me for anything. You know, I think that the way that I am, my work speaks for myself. So if people want to say I'm a bad person, good. Yeah, tell all your narcissistic friends, tell everyone on your vibration that I'm bad. Keep them away from me. You know, they want to run and say something about me, that's fine. You know, positive 3, you're okay with that. Actually, it's probably best to protect yourself and pretend to be the bad guy, because honestly, that's kind of like, I think what you guys might be doing. You might just be holding yourself like, yeah, I'm a bitch, stay away from me. But this is good because you guys are here to do what you need to do, especially as leaders. You can't be giving everybody time of day. Like, you can't. Your energy is valuable, and you're only kind of, I feel like, connecting with the right people. And yeah, I kind of feel like on number 3, you may be hiring someone or having people work with you or networking, because I kind of feel like you guys are at this place where you're letting like only the good people close to you, you know, and you're not letting, you know, people that could get in your way in your energy field. You're just letting it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're limiting communication or any communication with anything that could be draining or taking you down or bringing you down, right? We got nurture and love yourself. Yeah, because this is all rooted from self-love. Like, you know, pile number 3, you guys did probably get rid of your people-pleasing aspects or your lack of being able to stick up for yourself. And again, I wasn't saying you guys were the type that people please to, you know, look good to the community. You guys don't do that at all. I think that it's the opposite. Like, you guys do things out of the kindness of your heart, and you genuinely care about people. So when you found out people were like this, it was probably shocking, right? Because that was a shocker for me. I'm like, wait, you don't care about like these, you know, equal rights like I do? Because it's like, you know, some of these people that outwardly post this stuff and I see the way they act, it's shocking. And those are stories for a different day, pile number 3. But yeah, I got stories for days. But anyway, I share more like stories more on my Patreon if you guys are interested, because I got some crazy stuff that has happened, and I'm like, it's eye-opening for sure. Thank you for letting me see that, angels. I'm like, thank you for the lesson. That was a woozy, you know. But anyway, I was trying to say, pile number 1, that you thank your angels for the lessons, because they're showing you things for a reason, so you can get smart and get richer quicker, you know. Stay away from those takers and surround yourself with more people that love to elevate, love to grow. And the funniest thing is, yeah, pile number 3, some of the biggest leaders and motivators are surrounded by leeches too, you know. That always shocked me as well, but it makes sense, because it's like, you know, these people are the light sources in their community, in their town, and they, you know, the lower vibrational people love to come around them. So it's like your people are probably going through the same journey as you. And I see you guys are going to be connecting with like-minded people in the next chapter in your life, or even somebody wants to help you, or it's a soulmate. Pile number 3, you're in alignment with a soulmate pretty soon that may be a mentor as well, or becoming a mentor, destined for mentorship. You guys are leaders, and you don't have to necessarily be like, follow me to lead. You know, sometimes when you hold yourself with power and authority, people start following around like a puppy, you know. And I'm an Aquarius too, so sometimes I'm like, can you quit following me? You know, sometimes like it's weird because like people would like follow me and like want me to make orders, and they're gonna be like, you're bossy, but it's like you're the one following me. Like you can make the decision too. I feel like you guys get rid of people that are directionless as well, because directionless people, you may think that like they're rooting for you when they don't state their opinion or have, you know, but also it could be very draining to only have people that follow you around like a puppy, but then like also have it out for you even though they're draining you. It's weird, pile number 3. But I also say as well, some of the times the people that want to be like you so badly end up turning on you because they have this weird admiration and stuff. So you guys are learning to like keep your circle small and network in a positive way, basically. And I see that good shit coming in. We got silver lining. Yeah, you guys are just seeing the good in every situation. And yeah, things are just going to start picking up. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like your angels are placing someone in, like, sentiment boys, like they're sending someone into your life now because you're ready now. And I feel like it, you know, or this person's ready too. They could be going through a journey. Honestly, pile number 3, I do think it's a soulmate or someone that just genuinely wants to help you out. We got the 3 of Cups there. So I think someone wants to help you out. Could be a masculine energy. Doesn't really matter. But this person also is going to defend you and help you out. And yeah, I feel like it may feel too good to be true because you guys are probably been through it, like myself, like just so many people just questionable antics, you know. But yeah, these people exist because you guys exist, you know. Love exists because the love you put out there. I have to remind myself that too, you know. Sometimes I'm like, Jesus Christ. But that's why I keep myself motivated, because I know that you guys are listening and you're like the me's of the world and you need to hear it, you know, as well. And when you feel down or discouraged, like, I'm tired of this, but at the end of the day, you guys get back on that horse and keep holding that light. Like, your angels are like, you know, you got this. You're doing so well, and they're sending you help. Look, paradise. I feel like your life is going to start getting better, bougier. Yeah, I do feel like quality time, 6 of Pentacles, like somebody is going to be treating you with the respect you deserve. We got 7 of Swords for the right reasons, because I feel like you guys may be kind of like questionable about taking the handouts or help because you had people that were more narcissistic. They had an agenda, but there's genuine people that love to give in the same way you do, and they're coming in the bitch. But sometimes you got to be the bitch to get there. Yeah, that's what I said. Pile number 3, you guys are becoming a bitch, and I love it. You know that book? Like, it's a book. What is it? Like, Men Love Bitches. Like, it's funny to me, the whole book about that, but also like these men with podcasts want to say that women need to be submissive. It's like pick a struggle. Like, what do you want us to be? Okay, we want to stay home, then we're gold diggers. Oh, we're a career woman. We're gonna die having cats or whatever. I don't know. That sounds, you know, being rich and successful with a cat don't sound so bad to me anyways. But pile number 3, you held who you are strong, and you're a leader and people look up to you. So it's like, you know what? Other people are seeing that and they love that about you. You're proving people wrong, because the people that, like I always say, sometimes the loudest voices are not necessarily the rightest. Pile number 3, just be yourself and the right people will come and align with you. But I feel like there's just people that will love you and help you the way you do for others. So the angels are sending someone in to help you guys out, okay? This person may be coming back, or someone from your past retrograde that's been watching you, or this could just be something that is picking up during retrograde or something that's going on right now. But I feel that you guys are just continuing to love yourself, and you're very close to achieving a goal, but maybe you needed a little bit more support. Look, we got the fans. Like I said, you guys could have a lot of support. Like, if you even watch pile number 2, they're kind of in alignment. I see with the King of Pentacles there, this person could secretly be a supporter of you and what you put out there. If you guys put out good energy and love and light, eventually that energy is going to come back towards you. But sometimes you just got to fight through the low vibration and say no and walk away, clear the way, you know, to get to where you need to be. It's kind of like climbing a mountain. You just got to get through all that garbage, you know, to get to the top. You got to build your muscle strength to get to the top, kind of like that. And then now this other person's going to see you, they're at the top, or they're on their way up to something like that. Pile number 3, you guys are climbing up the same mountain, you're going to meet in the middle. But yeah, I think it's a soulmate or some kind of networking opportunity coming your way that you really want. And this person's going to make shit happen for you. And it may feel too good to be true, but this is really it. You're meant to be helped. Look, we got a courting man. I told you it could be a lover. Ooh, sugar daddy, but not necessarily sugar daddy. You guys know I joke about that, but all honesty, like, that is just transactional. Money and just looking good is not what this is. This is deeper than that. This person who likes who you are and they want to treat you with respect. I actually think it's funny that, you know, I always had the sugar daddy jokes in the beginning, but, you know, I think that, you know, me personally, I'm Venus Capricorn, but I'm a bit traditional, but I believe that women deserve to be, you know, treated with respect and spoiled and all those things. I don't think that's a sugar daddy at all. I think if you love that person and it's an equal balance, you guys work out, that's amazing. Like, I think it's funny how you know, in society, if a woman wants to be taken care of, now all of a sudden she's an escort, you know, or whatever people want to say. But no, that's just how it is. That's tradition. But you know, the world is moving in a new direction, and there's people out there who do have like the values you have, but also innovative. You know, pile number 3. I feel like modern dating could be very difficult, and you know, I like to kind of point out the things that I see as well. But anyways, honor. You guys are honoring yourself. Therefore, the people that are going to honor you are coming through. I feel like that was the last step here. And yeah, you trust you by being yourself, you're going to have the right person coming in. But I do feel like, you know, there's a surprise the angels have for you. And I feel like it's somebody that really wants to help you out. And I think this person may come in as help or as friends. And I think you might build into romance with this person, and they're going to help you achieve your goals. And I think the angels are saying, boy, she's ready. Send him in, you know, or send her in or whatever. Yeah, this person could be someone who secretly likes you, admires you, but they may come in and offer you help. And then eventually they'll ask you on a date or something, or they may disguise it. But at the end of the day, if someone's helping you, they're helping you. You know, it's going to feel more genuine because you know the difference. Yeah, I feel like you guys deserve to be loved. And like I said, we got the single mom here. Some of you guys are single moms, or some of you guys are cat moms like me. George, I don't know if you guys heard George, but he said hello. But yeah, if you guys are eligible bachelorettes or bachelors, you know, despite what people say, and you're worthy of anything that you want in a relationship, because people admire you guys. You know, just naturally, you know that. So you're worthy of that. But you gotta fight through the energies that the people try to snatch you up that can't give you what you deserve. I feel like that's your problem, pile number 3, to be honest. People around you want to snatch you up for themselves, but they didn't offer you shit. But yeah, next destination, you guys, this person could be taking you on trips or flying to you or doing what they need to put in work to stay in your life. And I feel that you guys are done being insecure. You're popping out, and yeah, if you gotta be a bitch, you're gonna be a bitch, okay? And this person, I feel like they defend you and they're gonna have your back. So somebody's coming in to help you with what you need, as well as they could have a crush on you too. So that's a double whammy. You could meet this person through work or through school or through friends. It doesn't matter. I think they may know you already. They think they could be watching you. A time for healing. This person could be helping you heal because they're giving you, you know, faith in humanity. The answers you need are coming. This person have Gemini placements. Yeah. Or you guys have Gemini placements. They could be an earth sign, rising sun, moon, Capricorn. I'm seeing Capricorn strong. Libra energy there, very fair-minded. 3 of Cups. I'm hearing I'm good either way. Very fair, very diplomatic person. Could have water placements. Pisces I'm seeing as well. I'm seeing Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, very family values, all that shit. I'm hearing bring the kids with you, you know. Emotions are running high, or bring your cat with you, you know, bring your dog with you. Accepting all aspects of you, which I think is so important when choosing a partner. You know, I fall off with people sometimes really quick and fast because we don't align on core values, and people are like, why are you bringing that up so early? I'm like, because it matters to me, you know, the things that go on in the world matter to me. I'm not here to debate, you know, what I value in a partnership, okay? People can believe what they believe. Even my friends can believe different things that I believe. But when it comes to partnerships and people that share my vision, that's what I want. People around me who see the same vision as me, you know, for the future, especially when it comes to dating. And if somebody doesn't want what I want in the future, bye-bye, you know, pile number 3. But there are people out there that will like try to understand and adapt to your needs as well. But yeah, you guys are getting somebody in your life that wants to communicate, get to know you better, and help you out. I think for a lot of you guys, it is work related, but it could turn into romance if that rings a bell. But that's all I gotta say for you guys. I do hope you guys like that message. Let me pull some signs for this person, and then we'll move on. Got Scorpio energy, 4th house. This person could have, yeah, they could be very rooted in family or values. Again, this person could, we got intimacy, so it could, again, more Scorpio energy. You guys could be Scorpios too. We got Libra placements, again, balance. We got 4th house again, geez. Cancer energy, Cancer moon. Empower, this person be into empowering you. Pisces, again, this person really believes in your dreams. They're gonna motivate you towards your dreams or help you towards your dreams. Like someone wants to help you towards your dreams. Pile number 3 could be friendship too, but I feel for a lot of you guys, it probably is something romantic. But that being said, we got the you know, temptation here. This person, it probably gets tempted as well, but they have a good heart. Yeah, yin and yang. They could have positive aspects that you guys lack, you know. Honor. Cupid, yeah, I feel like someone has a crush on you guys and they could be helping you. But again, it could just be work or business. It doesn't have to be romance. But one thing for sure, someone's going to be helping you towards something you want to manifest. So that's amazing. And you guys, by defending yourself and standing up for yourself, this person is able to come in and come through, and they may have been going through the same thing as well. You might relate on the same type of struggles, because I think this is a mirroring energy. Even if it's not romantic, this person could be mirroring you in a way because they're destined to be in your life. So either them or you are ready, or this is what they're going through and now they're ready too. This person is going to help you make more money and nurture your your dreams. Angel therapy. I think the angels are helping you. They're sending you this person. and this person's very clear with their intentions. Like, it's not going to be a question mark when it comes to them. You won't question them. You'll be like, okay. Are you sure? Yeah, because you're the Empress. That's what I'm saying. They're seeing your worth and not trying to tear you down because of it. Like I always say, you would think the people in your past didn't see your worth, but it's almost like they did see it, but they refused to want to believe it, or because they knew in a way they weren't worthy of you. A lot of people are just not worthy of you, okay? Practice shape shifting. Yeah, like I said, you guys actually are learning to adapt to different rooms and be what you need to be to survive, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I do talk to you guys about, like, you know, put you on the game and talk to you about laws of power and all these art seduction styles. That way you guys can be protected and also know when people are using it against you, so that you can be your strongest. And sometimes you do gotta wear masks to protect yourself, and you do gotta know when to blend in and when to stand out and all those things. And you guys are learning that. And sometimes you gotta be a bitch, and by being a bitch, for whatever reason, you guys are getting a lot more attractive. So keep being a bitch, okay? I love it. No offense, guys, but seriously, we both, they say that I'm mean, I'm like, good. Big scary Alice. But anyway, I hope you guys like that message. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number 4, let's get into it and let's see what is going on in your life. Okay, so Mercury retrograde is right now. These readings are timeless, so if you get to this reading at a different date, message still applies. But there's something just manifesting in your life naturally right now, so you guys don't gotta do anything. Like, that's the good news. Look, stop. Dreams are manifesting. By the way, guys, this deck is now printable in my Etsy shop, so if you're interested, check it out. But anyway, a win-win is in the outcome for you guys. So, like, your angels are saying that you already made the adjustments that you needed. I feel like you guys were kind of halted in the past, and you may still feel a little halted or unsure, but I think you guys already did the adjustments. So your angels are saying just fall back now, or, you know, things just naturally were realigning themselves in the background. I think that's more it. Things are aligning themselves for you in the background, and your dreams are manifesting. The numbers 19, 21, or 36 could be significant. Those could be ages as well for you guys. 25, incoming miracle too, something you may have wanted for a while. Different approach. Yeah, I feel like you guys are now, like, because you've been going through some of the changes that I mentioned in the other piles, you may want to check out just pile number 1 for context. Sometimes the piles are kind of related, but you guys are taking a different approach to your life, your relationships. You know, like pile number 3, you're sticking up for yourself. You're knowing when to adapt. You're knowing when to say no to people versus work on things. And you guys are building positive support in your life. So everything you want is coming towards you. Like a win-win in the outcome. I actually just like really love that card, because it's like, it shows me that, like, no matter what you guys do, you're going to be winning because you're divinely protected and blessed. Like I always say, you know, you guys have been brought through the storm for a reason, but I see that a new start is coming. Yeah, I feel like a whole brand new bitch as I'm hearing. Okay, so you guys are gonna be feeling brand new. Pile number 4, I think you guys are experiencing a little burnout and tiredness and exhaustion, but this is so this new version of yourself could be born. You guys are also glowing up. So if you guys are going to the gym, you look good. Okay, pile number 4. If not, then you're gonna be feeling more confident in yourself. I do feel pile number 4, some of you guys will be feeling like in the past, like you lacked confidence, or you had time periods where you're more confident, but you lost it. You're gonna be getting your confidence back in yourself. I feel like you guys just been through so much shit that you were winded, or you were involved in connections or relationships that were draining you, or you were people's insecurities were rubbing off on you, but you guys are taking your power back. There were certain things that fell off your path that seemed like losses, but they actually were readjustments to push you in a new direction that you were meant to kind of go in. You and your loved ones are safe. Some of you guys may actually feel like shit's hitting the fan right now. You don't know what to do, but in all reality, there's just blessings coming in, and you're destined to win because you are divinely protected. If you choose pile number 4, I always see the 444 energy. You guys are just naturally protected and shielded by your angels. So they're like, nope, we're going to close off this road. You got to go this way. You know, they're literally guiding you guys. There's nothing to worry about. Okay. Have faith in your dreams. Like some of you guys, like it's all you need is to believe in yourself. Like I know it sounds like cliche, but I think this next chapter is just like things are coming and you're going to start believing again, believing in angels, believing in your mission. You know, I feel like you guys have gone through some shit, and yeah, I feel the communication is coming. Like something is coming. Some good news is coming. Let's see what else we have here. It's time to release negativity. Yeah. I feel like you guys are releasing, like, just feeling negative about yourself, like, because I feel like maybe that could have been where you guys, or not believing in yourself. It could be where you guys were lacking a little bit, but believe in the impossible. Yeah, all you need to do is believe, and that something good is coming, because it is, and you're gonna feel good. I feel like pile number 4, like some of you guys just don't trust that something good is coming because you've been through so much shit, but your angels are saying that right now they just want you to relax. Stop. Your dreams are coming. You're doing a great job. That's it. Okay, pile number 4, that's literally the message. I could probably stop there. Emotions are running high. Like I was talking about in pile number 2, you know, if you could be getting the tiffs or getting in a little bit of, you know, disagreements, especially retrograde energy here, even if it's not retrograde, when you get to this, it's like certain time periods, emotions are high, there's eclipses going on, everything's intense, everyone's changing, and a lot of people are moving towards their destinies, and it's intense because you know, when you start to elevate, yeah, your world around you starts to shatter and change, and that's completely exhausting, scary. Your emotions are coming out when you go through awakenings. You're angry, you're sad, you're confused, you're lost. Like, you've been through all of it, and while you go through this process, you're gonna be feeling new. You're gonna be feeling amazing and believing in yourself again, because you guys shed so much negative aspects, negative people, negative situations. So this is a long time coming. You guys have been working at this. It's like when you started your journey, you started with subliminals, started doing self-care, started saying no to people, started to visualize. All of this started to work behind the scenes. You could have started at 21. You could have started when you were younger. You could have started this 10 years ago, but things are going to start picking up now. It's like, I feel like this is the time period where you're going to see things really start to cultivate, because all these obstacles that you were brought through was to lead you towards your dreams to manifest. And some of you guys already accomplished some of your dreams, but I see things are going to be improving for you guys. We got a fiery climax. Yeah, Aries. Like, I feel like excitement's coming back. Your energy is coming back. That's what your angels want you to set. That's what your angels want you to know. Want you to say. Interesting. Pile number 4. I feel like as well, you guys will be like speaking your mind more, or some of you guys, pile number 4, like you're just naturally more aligned with who you are, and you may just find yourself speaking your mind a lot more. Keep it up. Yeah. Let's see. We got the Lovers there. Rise and shine. Fill the well. And see the light. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to start seeing the light again, because something good is coming in. But really, right now, there's a miracle coming in. And, you know, that's just like what your angels want you to know. It's very specific for you guys. We got the Lovers there, but I actually feel like with the Lovers here, it has to do with the fact that you guys had choices to make in life, and you made the choices that's bringing these miracles in. So you can congratulate yourself, but also the angels are helping you too. So it's like a win-win for you guys, because not only are you divinely protected, but also you making the right choices. But I do feel that you are so divinely protected that there is no wrong choice. It's almost just like, relax, sit back, and let us do the work. Okay, you're good. You're good. Like, that's what they're saying. Like, you've already done most of the work. And if you chose pile number 3, like, you guys stay humble and you stay kind, and through all this effed upness, you know, in the world, and you're holding your light, so they're taking care of you. Your angels are taking care of you guys. Don't let your past hold you back. So that's pretty much it. Like, maybe the only thing holding you back is just the things and the situations that happened to you in the past that still bother you, but you're gonna find that this period of bored, stagnation, tiredness is over. Some kind of opportunity is coming, or something that you want. A glow up is happening too. We got the Queen of Wands there. Your confidence is coming back. The High Priestess, your gifts are coming in stronger. I feel like you guys are just gonna know naturally the right steps to take. I feel that you guys also are just blocking out noise of people in situations that no longer serve you. I see that you guys may be sleeping a lot lately. You may be isolating yourself a lot. You may be just doing you. You may not be as stressed anymore. You may be stepping into this apathetic energy, but it's actually you guys just like being at peace, like just not knowing what's next, but not worrying as much. This is part of your awakening right now. We got the Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like you guys definitely have fought to be independent and to, you know, where you're at right now. I feel like Grace want you to know you're in a good place right now, even if you don't feel like it. And they're also protecting you, but I do feel like you are going through another awakening right now. Sorry, guys, but we have this Emperor here and the 2 of Pentacles. Pile number 4. What's this about? Let's see what else. You know what? Let me use these. Mercury. It's funny that it is Mercury retrograde, and like all like the piles we're talking about communication and stuff. So, who is this? Okay, pile number 4. What's this about? Communication is coming. Maybe some of you guys were waiting for communication from somebody. 7th house. Or if you chose pile number 4, like the help you need is coming. Like, I mean, pile number 3, like maybe this is in combination with another pile. Like, I feel like if you guys been trying to like have communication from somebody, like that could be what's coming in, or news about something, or opportunity about something. You know, we got Leo there. Or some of you guys, it's about you guys, like you guys standing out and just being able to be yourself, or go after a dream, or an opportunity is coming, or a business opportunity with the 2nd house. I just feel like there's just something on the way that's really going to benefit you guys, and you guys are taking the right steps to get there. Yeah, some of you guys are really going to start showcasing your talents, and it's gonna pan out for you guys. You're just moving towards your destiny. Yeah, 11th house there too. There's something about you guys just sitting back and being you. Like I was also saying in pile 1, that's like working out in your favor. What's the rest of the Lovers about? Yeah, I also feel as though, yeah, you guys are going to be more fulfilled in your life. Like I felt like with the lovers there as well, like you guys are going to be falling in love with your life again, like after a period of just feeling so blah. Like I feel like you guys have been through so much, and it's like you're going to actually love your life, pile number 4. Like you're going to be living your dream life. Like what the heck? Like dream relationship, growing your passions, good friendships, stability, the home that you want, like all of it. And I feel it's because you're doing the work and you're blessed. Your angels freaking love you guys, okay? They want the best for you. So even when they give you towers or they kick you into the dark, like they want you to be there so that they can come push you in the right direction. Especially if it sucks, you're gonna be like, my car broke down. But it's like, yes, but there's something over there we need you to see, you know? They always do things for a reason. They're trying to help you and guide you, pile number 4. And I think you're realizing that. You're literally, look at all these aspects that are improving, you know, your assets, your relationships, your passions, and your friendships. Like hello, your dreams, a new start is coming. Pile number 4, there's some kind of miracle coming in that's going to help all aspects of your life, and it's very specific, but you're just saying look at your vision board, and if you don't have one, make one, because this is what's going to be there. And it's not even because of any reason other than you've been working your way towards this. It's your destiny. All you are asked to do is believe in yourself, keep being positive, keep shining that light, and they will help you get there. And now your time has come. I'm definitely seeing 2 weeks, 2 months, very, 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 very soon, if not this retrograde. Sometimes retrogrades bring in things that like you've always wanted as well. It's not always bad, and I think this retrograde may be bringing in something very, very important that's going to lead you to this dream life. Pride, and we also have loneliness. Yeah, you swallowed your pride, pile number 4, and got rid of what was blocking your blessings essentially, or not making you see clearly. You guys have been through the loneliness and the sleepless nights alone. Like you've been through sleeping like a dog on the floor. You know, I saw that emo song King for a Day. Oh my gosh, throwback. But you guys know I was an emo kid too, as well as hitting the clubs. Your girl loves music. But anyway, I'm tired of sleeping like a dog on the floor. Like you guys went through those hard, tough situations to make you the person you are today, and it all wasn't for anything. Like your angels are pushing you to have this story to tell, and I think that you guys, honestly, whatever you're doing, it's working, keep it up. But right now, they said let go and let God, basically, is what I'm hearing. So it's amazing. Dating, okay. Okay, I'm really hearing, like, if you post pile number 4, pile number 3, I also see as well, like you guys do have a lot of options when it comes to dating, but you guys are getting so good at eliminating people that you know are not aligned with your goals and your dreams, that you're just bringing in what you want quicker and sooner. Like that's why sometimes I get so pissed off, like in a spiritual community in Central. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys, not you guys, no, and not you guys. I meant like, you know, the other people's, you know, because it's like sometimes people don't realize when you have power, influence, or people are listening to you, the things you say matter. And it's like when you go to a video and someone's like, it could be it's a karmic and that's your twin flame. They're gonna like it stays like sometimes people like stay in mentalities that keep them stuck, and like the angels are like, no, this person's not for you. There's a blessing over there if you just wait a couple months and stop going back to the situation or whatever, or waiting around for this person that's not even for you. It's like you guys are like kind of like stopped trying to like force and let the universe, you know, pick and choose for you. I know it sounds like you lost control, but in a way they know what's best for you more than you do sometimes, like a tough parent. It's like Saturn energy. Yeah, pile number 4, I was talking about Saturn or Saturn return as well, or you know, sometimes is there more? I think there's more than 1 year lifetime too, but yeah, I kind of feel like you guys are being rewarded by Saturn. Even if you're not in a Saturn return, you're being rewarded by doing the hard work and learning the lessons. That's why I always tell people that, like, yeah, like when people like think that there's shortcuts to certain things, there isn't. Like you guys are really doing things the right way to elevate yourself, and I think that's really important. And you know, you got real with yourself about something. You know, maybe this isn't a twin flame, or maybe, you know, this person's not for me, or maybe this isn't the dream life I wanted, or maybe I didn't want this. You know, maybe I need to change direction, maybe I'm not happy, maybe this is not your situation. You did that work, or you know, you just cut off codependencies and things that were holding you back, or the angels forced you to do it, which is very painful. They've done this to me too from time to time, like just force me to be alone. I'm like, I need friends, and they're like, no, you know. But yeah, pile number 4, like it's all gonna work out for you. That's your angels are saying for you guys. A win-win's in the outcome, because there's nothing you can do wrong here. You already made it out of the mud. Like you already did the work. Like you already are accepting things. It's like, you know how much, like, you know, I could probably trigger the heck out of people that come to my channel because I'm like, yeah, this isn't it. Even my old readings that people say they miss, they're kind of savage. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, this person's not it. Like I was always like a very honest, but even through my own journey, I had a lot of reality checks too as well. So that's why people say, oh, I missed the old reading. I'm like, I can try my best, but I'm not the same girl. You know, you're not the same person. You're not meant to stay the same all the time. And if you were to stay the same all the time, that would not look good. It may feel comfortable, but when you go, you know, and reincarnate, and your angels are like, well, you could have been this great, but you stayed over here. You're gonna be like, damn it, you know. But pile number 4, you're not doing any of that. The people here are not doing any of that. Believe me, you wouldn't stick around and listening to my ass, you know. if you weren't doing work, because you guys know I'd be telling you the truth. You face the truth about something, and it's all working out for you guys. You faced, like, you looked in the mirror and you said, yeah, this needs to change. That's amazing. And I think that you were honest with yourself. So you said, angels, let's just do this. Do what you need to do to make sure I get where I need to be. And they said, okay. And you went through hell, because sometimes it just sucks to heal yourself and the things and become aware of where you've been holding yourself back, or, yeah, good and bad. But anyway, blow off some steam. Honestly, your angels just want you to chill and have fun. Your dreams are manifesting. Detox. Yeah, some of you guys just may have had unhealthy habits that you had to release, and you're detoxing from people and situations that weren't it. I do think the release of someone you may have thought could have been the one could be very significant here, or the release to need to have somebody, which is something that is so kind of rampant, I think, that in the community, that you think that to be great in this world, you need to have power couple. Woo, that's fine, and that will come, but you could be power person on yourself. You don't need anybody standing next to you to shine. You don't need anybody's help to shine. Pile number 4, just keep going. But you will probably be getting that, but you had to get to a certain point on your own. You know what I mean? Pile number 4. I always say that your angel's not going to pair you up with some piece of crap person. They love you. Jeez. Yeah, karma. Sometimes you are coming in to give people karma, but you guys are chosen, blessed, and all the 9 yards. Give yourself the best. Yes, you guys deserve nothing but the best. Okay, that's what Ranger's saying. Just enjoy it. Let go. Let go and flow. Basically, that's it. Drop it. Drop the worries. Drop the stress. Your angels got you. Stop. Look. Stop again. Stop it. They said stop the bullshit. No, I don't know why I'm yelling at you guys. Like, what's gone in Dallas? Oh gosh. You know, your girl is always changing and growing and accepting the blessings and also the lessons. All right, so yeah, new 21, and then like the number, it also reminds me of like the new cycle, like the world card. I'm also hearing that one song, how she only 21 but she's a savage. Like, you guys might be young, but like you are wise above your years. I'm also hearing like teacher's pet. You know what I mean? Like, you're like teacher's pet for like the angels of the universe. They love you. They're going to give you, special perks. You're like, angels, am I doing a good job? They're like, yes. They're so proud of you. Okay. You guys are like, if this was a classroom, you'd be A+ student in the lessons of life, because literally there's things that people do and it only hurts themselves. It's like ego is such a crazy thing. Sometimes ego makes you like hurt yourself and stop yourself from getting blessings. And I think you guys dropped something in your ego, or you allow the angels to just let you shed your ego about something. And it could be just a way of viewing the world as well, But anyway, you guys are going to be getting the best. You deserve the best. And everything you've gone through is the universe telling you that. And for some of you guys, it was a reality check about someone in your life, painful as it is. You guys did that. Or a reality check about you're not happy somewhere. Angels, help me out. Now they're going to help you. Your spiritual growth is amazing. You're surpassing expectations. Yeah. It's like you guys, you guys got a lot of good shit coming in. I see as well. It's like, sometimes it's so easy, like, but we don't see it clearly, Oh, you want a happy relationship? Well, I guess I got to drop this situationship where you're not committing to me. You would think it's easy, but it's like sometimes, you have trauma and like soulmates and stuff that make it hard for you guys to sometimes want to let go. But you guys are learning how to let go and let the universe. But yeah, you're going to be really blessed. Like, your life's going to look really good. Honestly, I see you guys reaching this newer status in life. And because you're going to be taking a leap of faith towards the new. So yeah, choose another pile, because maybe you might point to like different aspects of life, but that's what I have for you guys. But your angels just want you to stop and just know that what you want is coming. You've done the work. Like, you're doing a good job. Stop doubting us. That's what they're saying. See, you guys have anxiety because you're like, well, what are you sure? Yeah, they're sure. Yeah, clarity's coming and all that, healing, all that, the relationship of your dreams, all that. Whatever you want. All you need to do is rest. Like, I'm hearing, I don't chase, I attract. I feel like you guys are healing the parts of yourself that feel like you have to always fight for, what you want in life. Sometimes you just get blessed, and you guys are getting, you guys already went through the worst parts. Relationship harmony. Yeah. I am seeing that you're going to get the relationship of your dreams. Okay. But it could be communication from somebody. I think the moment you let go is the moment sometimes, and you just make peace with yourself and love yourself, is when things start to just come together. And, even if it is about somebody you guys feel like you want to be back and talking to, you're going to get what you want, But I think it had to do with some kind of ego death within yourself, in reality check within yourself, that is also causing this change to happen. But I also think it may have been the angels that pushed you into it. You guys may have not even signed up for it, but you did before in this lifetime. You signed up for it. Sorry, I know, I was like, what the heck did I get myself into, angels? Like, what did I sign up for? They said, someone's got to do it. You volunteered. I said, great. But anyways, I hope you guys like that message. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number 5, let's get into the reading and let's see what your angels are trying to tell you right now. So pile number 5, you are going through a really intense awakening right now. So I feel as though you may be feeling a lot of anxiety, and you may just be feeling a little bit like overcritical of yourself or just sensitive to people and energies. I feel like your angels are really saying that they want you to kind of take some time out and chill. Like, I feel like you could hang out with people, but only people in situations that uplift your spirit or don't cause you any tension, because I do feel that you guys need to protect your energy right now. Not for any reason other than the fact you're just extra sensitive. And I always talk about this, but my light workers, my healers, you guys are higher vibration, so you're always naturally going to be absorbing stuff like a sponge. But especially for like my water signs or my people that are more introverted, or my creative souls, you guys are people that are naturally very emotional, and you pick up a lot of people's emotions and stuff too. So your angels are just saying that a lot of what you can be picking up on is other people's energies too as well. But I do feel during this time period, you guys are going to start to get very creative. I do feel like there's something about a gift or a talent or a skill or something, an idea you guys had that's kind of resurfacing. I do feel that you guys are going inward and getting creative. I also feel as well, you guys could be naturally channeling. And I feel that some of you, you already know the answers within you, and your angels want you to go inward and just really trust yourself. Like pile number 5, I feel like there's just something that you really want to do, or a creative gift or talent, or something you want to put the effort in to learn, or and you already have it within you. I just feel like just get to creating. Like some of you guys are just making excuses like, oh, I'm not good enough, but I just feel like you could do it, or I'm not psychic enough. No, you're in tune. Like, I feel like your angels want you to just meditate and write or journal or whatever it is that you're called to do, basically, pile number 5. I feel like that will actually help you guys out a lot right now, because you're just adjusting to a new energy, a new vibration, and you're just extra sensitive right now. Some of you guys are asking like, oh, am I always going to feel like this? No, I think you guys are just adjusting to a new energy. You guys probably did a lot of shedding of like old ego skin, old versions of yourself, basically elevating super, super fast, which is very taxing on your body. You could be having health, symptoms. Again, I'm not a health expert, so, don't take anything I say as health advice. Disclaimer, but I am seeing that, if you do have ailments that maybe you need to go get checked out, but no one has the answers for you, something like that, you may find that it could be due to like this, like changes that are going on energetically in your body. But I do say, seek medical advice. I'm not a doctor, but, disclaimer, but I do feel that some of you guys may be feeling like extra burden or aches or pains or something like that. And it's like, kind of like, where's it coming from? I think it's the shedding of like this old version of yourself. Sometimes it's kind of like, I always say this too, because you think when you shed like, something unhealthy for yourself, like a bad habit or a person, you would feel automatically great. But sometimes it's not like that, like if someone's addicted to like drugs, they get withdrawal, right? When they come off of it, or, like I was addicted to Red Bull, and surprisingly, guys, I haven't been drinking it. And some of you guys think I'm on Red Bull all the time, but I'm not. I actually was using it to just like keep going and going and going, but my body was telling me I'm tired. So all that overdoing, I had to kind of sleep for a while and chill out for a while, kind of like that, pile number 5. Like, you guys have been going so hard with all this energy in this world, and you just need to take a step back and go inward right now to recharge and to feel like yourself again, and to get connected with your emotions. And I think that might actually make you guys happy. I think pile number 5, there's a side of you that loved to do something like when you were younger as a kid that used to make you happy. You maybe used to love to hang out with yourself and talk to yourself and with your imaginary friends, just like get in touch with that version of yourself that allowed yourself to just have fun and play and do what you love. Because I see 5th house energy here too as well. Like, hey, if you do want to have fun with your friends, that could be included as well. Or get creative with your friends, or just do silly things just for the fun of it. Just be in a silly, goofy mood, I'm just in a silly, goofy mood though. But I do feel that your angels are trying to speak to you right now. So do sit down and write down, your thoughts or your dreams or something, I feel like they're trying to talk to you guys, and it's specific to your situation as well, I feel like you guys are natural channelers. You're going full Pisces mode right now though. So you could have like some Pisces transits, 12th house transits. You could be 12th house in general. You could be a Pisces in destiny, Pisces rising, it doesn't matter. You could have no Pisces in you at all, but you're going in Pisces mode right now. And even people that don't have 12th house placements, I learned that, if you don't have certain placements, sometimes it means that you already naturally have those abilities too. Like if no placements are in that chart, I just wanted to point that out, because sometimes we look for outside validation. Like some of you guys, you have a dream, right? You want to be an artist, you want to be an actress. You like looking at your chart, like, well, I don't have the degrees, or I don't have the right placements. But like the thing is that like all the time when I see on TikTok, oh, you need to have this to become something, like I don't even have any 10th house placements in my chart at all, and I have a very public persona. Sometimes it's aspects, sometimes it's just your destiny, there is success in any north node. Like not one only points to you just becoming what you want to be. You guys are completely unique unique. You may just try to find that like someone else doing what you want to do. But I just feel like, you know, like I actually, come to think of it, my 10th house is Pisces though, so I have Pisces midheaven, right? And I did see on TikTok, someone was like, oh, well, they were explaining, you know, all the midheavens and the purpose and all that shit. And they said, oh, just like, you know, creating things out of nothing. Like that's a Pisces midheaven. It's like, what does that mean? But it kind of makes sense because it's like just having a vision and like putting it out there, you know, and it's like, it may not make any sense like to the physical eye, but it's like kind of like what I do here. It's like I just took a camera and some cards and I made something out of it, you know? And I feel like you guys, that's creation, you know? And I feel like you guys are going to get creative and you have an ability to create something original, bring it down from the angelic realms and put it into this universe, you know? And I feel that that's very special. You have a special gift. You have a gift from the angels, and it's a creative gift. And if you sit down and listen, they're just going to tell you how to make it, how to make the art, how to draw it, how to sing it, how to write it, how to speak it. You know, it's like we're going to show you the way. They said, stop stressing, just get creative and be you. And okay, so I do feel also as well, like for my psychically gifted people, you may just feel a little bit like tired and worn and like giving up. But I feel like you just want to spend some time with yourself, like and enjoy yourself and enjoy your life. My spiritual workers, especially my psychics, my healers, my other tarot readers, you guys are probably spent right now because of all the changes going on. Believe me too. That's why I was taking so many breaks. I was like, okay, if you guys say so, but sometimes it's necessary to turn back and just like take a break and realize how far you come. But people forget how taxing spiritual work really is. Pile number 5, like, you know, if you're doing any type of spiritual work, I feel like you could be just really, really exhausted and drained. Like it's a lot. Channeling is a lot. But getting creative might recharge you. But I feel like also just connecting with your angels yourself may recharge you. But I feel like a lot of times you guys may think you're connecting with your angels, but you're connecting with your angels with the intent to help others. Like if you're creating content or if you're, you know, helping out your friends all the time and you are listening to the angels, but the angels want to help you. They want to help you, you know? But I do feel that right now, just enjoy, just if you want to create, have fun. If you feel drawn to paint, write, sing, write a book, whatever it is, I think that's what you're meant to be doing right now. Your angels are telling you something through your art maybe too as well, or through music or through something you're creating. It's going to be important, you know, something you're meant to put in the world. And it may be something you've been working on in the past or an idea or something you've always wanted to do. And I think that's pretty much it. All this anxiety is also you guys not believing that you could do this, but it's also you guys picking up all this energy. Holy moly. Also, it's lower vibration. I don't have to say this. Don't scare the people. No, but I feel like you guys have big destinies. I think your art can really like, or whatever you're creating could really raise the vibration of the planet. So you may have like, just feel like, you know, that people are not believing in you, or you may feel lower vibrations, or you may feel like people are out to get you. I don't know what, or sometimes, you know, spiritual attacks as well, especially for my tarot readers and stuff that work really hard to try to make the world a better place. I'm the same way, and I'm like, geez, I'm getting bodied out here. But anyway, you know, when you have a vision and you stick to it, it makes you a lot stronger. So I feel like you guys have something you want to do, or the angels want to tell you something, you're going to go inward and get creative. I do feel with the 9 of Swords there, though, you guys are just kind of worried right now and you're overwhelmed. You're like, what's wrong with me? But I feel like you're just going through a transformation and you're tired and you want to get creative. So get creative, or getting creative is going to heal or help, or actually you're going to discover that maybe you have a creative gift or something you could do naturally. Like some of you guys have a new idea for something and you're like, oh my God, I have to learn all this, but you may find that it's something you naturally are able to do or you've always done. Yeah. So a lot of you guys are really artists and you're really going to turn that art into prosperity. I really want to say, listen to your angels. They're trying to tell you, if you feel like sitting down and drawing, there's a reason for it. If you feel like sitting down writing, there's a reason for it. If you feel like singing, there's a reason for it. If you feel like, you know, going out with your friend, there's a reason for it. You know, whatever it is, helping children. Yeah. I feel like you guys are going to put something out in the world that's going to help help people, you know, but like, you know what I mean? It's like, basically what I'm seeing for you guys, that you already do help people, but there's a better way or a different way. You're going to be helping people maybe through something creative. So your angels are going to help you, guide you that way, because I do feel that the direct spiritual work, or even the one-on-one readings that maybe you guys are doing, or whatever it is you guys are doing, there's something else you could be doing that would actually benefit you and make you feel better. I do feel like this 9 of Swords is telling you that maybe there's something that needs to shift or change, or that your energy is changing in a different direction and you're being called to something different now. That's going to bring you more prosperity with next couple months. You're going to definitely get more prosperity in your life. Ask for what you want. Yeah. I feel like your angels are saying like, yeah, whatever you want to do, you do it. You know, we're saying do it. You could do it. Perfectionism. Yeah. I really have to say, I feel like it was pile, but I talk about pile number 1. Yeah, so you guys might want to watch that. I was just talking about this, but you guys actually are very good at something. Maybe something you done when you were 13, or maybe when you were younger, or, you know, some of you guys could be in your 40s right now too as well. And you may think, you know, that you're not good enough still, but it's like you've been doing, I feel like you guys are just like ready for whatever it is you want to do. I also feel as well that you guys, like, your life, you know, is really going to start getting a lot better. Let's see what else. By the way, this deck is printable in my Etsy shop. Some of you guys actually do want to get to tarot reading, like, you know, but maybe you can't get to the store. Some of you guys tell me that, like, you know, your family doesn't agree with it or whatever, but these are printable decks. I'm like telling you guys, purchase this on decks. No, I'm kidding around, but I'm saying like the printable decks, if you guys wanted to dabble into, I'm gonna, ask for help. Yeah, I feel like also pile number 5, there's help out there. So either ask for help for your angels or there's someone around you that can help you with what you want to do next. But what I did want to say is that, some of you guys actually want to start tarot card reading. Like some of you guys are going to awakening where you're realizing you have spiritual gifts. Like you feel crazy. Yeah, that's what your angels are saying. Like maybe you want to get a deck and like, you know, start practicing. I think that might be something you guys want to do. Let's see what else you have going on here. New project. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be starting a new project or something new creative. You want to just do it and you're going to be doing it and it's going to work out for you guys. You're being called to create something right now and get vulnerable. Yeah, pile number 5. I feel like a lot of you guys are scared to share this gift because you feel like it's going to make you vulnerable or that, you know, but this is something that's going to be so special that people are really probably, you guys might write a book or something that's going to, you know, really be something or a song or, you know, or do something that's going to change the world or change your life for the better. And I feel like maybe also if you put it out there, help will come. I feel like it would help a lot of people, whatever it is that you guys want to do or being called to do. Or financially, it would just help you guys out. It's a finance opportunity is coming. Yeah, I feel like you guys right now need more boundaries because you're just extra sensitive to energies right now. And it's just really what's going on. Read or research. Yeah, I feel as though some of you guys feel overwhelmed because you think that whatever you want to do, you have to learn so much. But I feel like it might just come naturally or someone has a specialty in what you need to do. Stay present. Yeah. I feel like you guys get worried about like what will happen, this and that. But with the stay present, it's like if you guys just stay present and start creating, it's just going to work out. You're actually being guided with the angels. So it's like, you know, stop being a perfectionist. And for those that know what your gift is, what you want to do, and you haven't done it, you're just saying, quit being a perfectionist and just get to doing it. Seek a mentor. Maybe there's someone out there that can help you with this too, I feel like. But I feel like, you know, it's like if you don't put it out there or put that stuff out there, I feel like no one's going to be able to help you guys. Or if you're not being yourself, you're not going to be feeling fulfilled. So you guys are going to a transformation where you're not feeling like you're being 100% yourself. And by wondering like, okay, but I feel like if you get in touch with yourself more, you'll know what area of life that is, you know, and that could be bringing you more success. Your angels basically want to guide you towards something right now, personal to you, important person. Yeah, you guys are an important person in a lot of people's lives, but I feel like there's someone important that is going to be helping you guys out too. I feel like I got big destinies for this pile too as well. I do want to say that. Yeah, go outside. Some of you guys like to call it touch some grass. Some of you guys need to go touch some grass, you know, but seriously, get grounded, you know, just do whatever makes your energy feel good right now because you guys are just going through an intense transformation. Balance, you know. I feel like if you've been focusing too much on career, go and have fun with your friends. If you've been out a lot, go and stay in and connect with yourself. Enjoy alone time if you haven't for a while. Do what you need to do. Book a hotel if you have a house full of people for a night or two. It'd be worth it, you know, or get away for a little bit just to get some space and connect with yourself and create. We got the cycle of life here. You know, I feel like you guys you need to get back in touch with yourself again. And you're going to be happier and just feel more at peace. Try again later. What I really do see for this pile is that you guys want to go after a dream and you just didn't do it because you didn't believe in yourself or it wasn't the right timing. But lately you're going to be called toward this and create, you know? So it's like if it is content that you want to do or if it is something creative, it doesn't matter what it is. You're being guided towards it. Maybe your dreams have something to do with it too. Or pay attention to your actual dreams. Like what do you visualize yourself doing? Then do it. Like, where do you see yourself? Like, where do you see yourself potentially? And just get down to doing what you need to be doing. That's basically what your angels are saying. But with the meditate and contemplate, this is not like a forced hustle energy. No, this is an energy of you got it within you. Just let it flow. You already got the skills. Creative expression. Just creatively be yourself. Media. Yeah, look, you can reach more people by working with video, audio, print, and online media. What did I say? Maybe you're going to be posting something online. Keep going. Yeah, maybe you are already posting things online. Keep doing what you're doing. But I do feel like you're being guided to go inward and create something right now. So let me know what that is. What are you guys working on? Or if you guys want to move in silence and you're being guided to do that as well, you know, because you know how some people could be. But maybe some of you guys want to share, or are you already posting things and you want to share what you create, your art, you know, share your art with the world. I'm hearing. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You're hard on yourself. You're your biggest critic. Honestly, whatever it is you guys want to do, you're amazing at it. But you think that everyone thinks that you're bad, but you're actually amazing at it. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Or you think that people will not think that you're good enough, but you're more than capable. You're a natural shining star, and you're gonna get that push. the part of you that doubted yourself is dying off right now, and you're gonna have everything you want. But there's this last piece I feel like that you guys really want to do or go after that's gonna bring you fulfillment. Some of you guys, it is also as well the stepping out, making time for friends, or you know, if you've been working a lot or enjoying your life, like something is but I do feel for a lot of you, if you meditate and go inward, you'll know what you need to be doing. You know, it'll just come to you. Really, you know, I know some guys are like, well, I don't know, but it'll come to you. I think you just need to spend some time getting in touch with yourself, listening to music you used to like, or whatever. There's something about getting in touch with yourself, and that will align you with your next step, like something you've always wanted to do. And sleeping and resting, yeah, and just like connecting with yourself again and what you love. The Emperor is there too, as well as the Chariot. Yeah, it's like whatever this is, it's like you're going to be guided towards it with that Emperor energy strongly. So it's not going to be something that is going to pass you by, you're going to be unsure about. It's something you can naturally do and create. Something you're natural at is like something you're going to be going inward and doing, or your angels want you to do it now. Maybe it's something you always wanted to do, but now is the time to get into creative, you know? So yeah, you probably maybe you're working on some projects and you're going to get back into it, or you just have a gift and you're going to be focusing on that and putting it out there more. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, see, we got the Moon card here. Just fear maybe held you back from showing the world your gift, but maybe you knew if you did, maybe it wasn't about failing you. Maybe your fear was like showing the world this vulnerable, amazing side of you. But I feel like it has to do with, you know, arts of some kind, or, you know, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, or psychic abilities. This girl's singing too as well. A lot of throat chakra healing going on here too. But yeah, you guys are overextending yourself right now. You're going to go inward, and you're going to be ready for this transformation and this next creative step in your life. So I hope you guys like that reading. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number 6. Let's get into the reading and let's see what your angels really want to tell you. So pile number 6, I feel like you guys are going through a huge transformation where you're going to be basically becoming somebody very important in this world. This is really interesting because it's kind of similar to the last pile, but it's a little bit different in a way of like, something, you guys are meant to be someone important in this world, and I feel like your angels really want you guys to believe that in yourself and see it within yourself. Like, you already caused so much change in the world with something that you're doing, and I also feel as well it's time to take action. Like, you guys are going to start taking action again towards things that you want. I see that you guys ended a chapter in your life, but there's something more going on here now that your angels want to zero in on. I was actually hearing 2 songs. I was hearing that Who's That Chick song, so I feel like you guys definitely are vibrating in this energy where people are like, who is that? Like, definitely people are curious about you. People want to get to know you. I feel as though you guys may be wondering why people are staring at you. I feel like there's just something going on in your energy where you guys are really going to step out and shine. So if you guys really were questioning that if you're meant to be someone in this world, don't, because this is the energy where I see you're actually being molded into someone that is meant to be seen and important and remembered. You know, I feel like you guys may even leave a legacy. I know this sounds like a lot right now, but I feel like you guys may understand what I'm saying if this pile resonates, because I was actually talking about in pile number 5, going in and getting creative. Maybe you guys do have a creative gift or talent, because I'm seeing your art is important. I literally said your art is important in the last pile, so you may be drawn to that too, but your art or whatever you're doing in this world is very important, pile number 6, and doesn't matter what the scale is. You may feel like you don't matter, but you do, pile number 6. Your angels want to remind you matter. You're causing so much positive change. Your energy itself causes a positive shift around you. You're an important person to the angels. You know, you may not feel that way because you may feel with this like free spirit energy, you're misunderstood, pile number 6, because you're out of your time, or you're not materialistic like the rest of the world, or you have your focus on different things. You genuinely want to make the world a better place. I'm sorry, but I meet a lot of people that genuinely don't really want to make the world a better place, or sometimes that's okay too. Like, maybe you just want to focus on healing yourself, and that is making the world a better place. Whatever it is you guys want to do does make the world a better place, but you're my people maybe that also really do want to share your gifts with the world and help this planet elevate. It's what you're here to do. So I do feel that your angels are saying that, you know, don't let people who don't understand you stop you or discourage you. You guys are truly innovative. And you know what, if you guys did choose pile number 5, I do want to say that, yeah, that's probably why your angels were having pile number 5 going to a little bit of isolation, because sometimes when you're around people that don't get you, you get very discouraged. And I feel like you guys from time to time get discouraged because you're just around people that don't get you, but that's okay. You guys are meant to be you're not left out, you're meant to be seen. Like I channeled that message at one point, and that's really just what it is. You guys are truly one of a kind, and you incarnated with a unique purpose. That's why you may feel lost at times, but something about you is remarkable and divine, and people are taking notice of something about you is very special. And pile number 6, you may feel like you're losing people or things are like not going as planned, but it's like you're ending a cycle here, and you're truly stepping into like your destiny where it's gonna wow people. Pile number 6, something you're here to do is going to wow people. And I think that you guys already do wow people with your gifts and your talents and the way you've transformed. You guys have transformed into someone different. You guys are the type of person that does do what you follow your heart, and that helps you transform quicker and faster because you're not worried or concerned with what other people are doing. If you are, it's because you probably want to make the world a better place, not in like an ego way, you know? I feel that you guys are going to feel like it's time to take charge towards another chapter in your life, like, you know, but I do feel like if you're an artist of some kind, your art is important and your art is amazing, and whatever you're creating is important. And you guys probably already created, like, you know what it is between the, because I was asking Angel, I'm like, this sounds like the other pile, like what gives? But they said, no, pile number 5 needs to keep creating or continue something that they've been doing, like still create, but pile number 6 already created something and in the world that they need to know they're doing a good job. And on top of that, you guys probably already, you know, wrote something or drew something or made something or created something or content or wrote a song. You already did something that is a remarkable thing, you know, that people are taking notice of, or they will. It's like you guys already need to know what you are creating or doing is impactful, it's positive, and it's great. And just because some people around you don't get it doesn't mean the world won't if you haven't put it out there yet. So yeah, especially with the music notes. Again, so much music or signs through music, or you're getting signs through music. You guys just may view the world or see the world in like a different way. Like, you know, one time I had a therapist when I was younger. I just remember this just flashed into my mind, and I was like telling her, like, no, I actually feel like the songs, like when I listen to music, I could feel the energy of the songs, and it just like, I don't know. I said something like that, like, I don't know how I said it, but she's like, that's everybody, like that's normal, that's everybody. But I'm like, I later looked at my astrology chart, and I had like placements that like gave me like an actual affinity with music, where I need like music to recharge. Like I also have a water trine in my chart, so astrologically speaking, like I actually have an attunement to music, and you guys may be in tune with a creative gift or talent too as well, and it may make you feel weird, but it's like people don't get it if they never gone through it. Like I talk about this all the time because people truly don't understand what it's like to be an empath, and I know people make fun of people that identify as empaths now, so it's like now we have that, you know, but it's truly terrible and horrible because yes, it's true, there are people that just literally are miserable within themselves, and they say they're an empath and they make everyone else feel like shit. But sometimes I genuinely understand like just not being able to function in certain environments because of all the energy you absorb, and people will just act like you're crazy and that you don't know what, that you're made it up, or, you know, people, they don't have those gifts, or, you know, or people are just material and practical. Maybe what you vision yourself doing makes no damn sense, but it's there for a reason, and what you're doing is important, and you're valid. And I feel like whatever you want to go after is valid, and what your dream is very, 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 very important. It's not only that you're not, like, you feel like you're not good enough, but it's also like that you're meant to be doing that, and it's going to feel right eventually, you know, when you're done with this transformation. So yeah, and I feel as well, if you guys are just free spirited, like, I don't know why, but I always say this too, people get shamed out of being naturally free spirited, which I laugh about that because it's like a lot of people, if you like to travel or go places or meet new people, like people don't understand that. Even myself, like sometimes a trip somewhere helps really like stimulate my energy, or you know, I may move back and forth a lot, you know, just trying to figure myself out, but I just may be called, I'm called this way now, I'm called back that way. Like, you know, you guys may be a lot like me where, I don't know, I'm just called to do it, I'm gonna go do it. Like, don't listen to other people. Like, it's your life, you're meant to be a free spirit. And yeah, agent or manager, yeah, I feel like you're gonna, if you guys do have a talent, you may be picked up by an agent or a manager. Or you guys can manage yourself, you know, whatever it is that you feel. Writers group, maybe you guys are writers as well, or you're going to join a writers group or something, like a show people, whatever it is you guys like to do, just keep doing it. I feel like blocks lifted. Yeah, I do feel like whatever this, you know, you guys, there was something in your life that was like blocking you from going after this, but I feel like it's been lifted now. Like the timing is right. Even if you have been putting it out there, I feel like there's just something, like you have to keep believing in yourself, no matter what you're doing. I feel like whatever it is you're doing is already impacting the world in a positive way. I feel like you guys had to go through like another awakening or certain experiences to be ready for this destiny, but you guys are an important person, and I feel like you're going to be making a major impact in the world. With the strength card there, I feel like you guys also, endured so much to become this like emperor energy. And I do feel you guys have an emperor and an empress inside of you, where like you had to become super strong to go after this destiny too as well. Because I do feel like you guys in particular, whoever's watching, you have a huge destiny, but you had to really like transform and be ready for it. Because like I always say, you know, if you have a huge destiny, you're gonna have to go through some shit, and not because the universe wants to kick your ass, but these challenges create this like awareness and knowledge that you need to get to where you need to be, or to protect yourself, or to know who to align with. Because, you know, if you guys do look for an agent or manager with your talent or gift, your agents want to make sure you were smart enough to pick the right person. Because I also feel as well, pile number 6, the reason why you guys may not even have shown the world this talent yet is because also you may have been, you know, say, it's kind of like the example, like if you guys are like an artist or artiste or whatever, and you have an exceptional gift, but like everyone around you made you feel like it wasn't a gift until a certain point in your life where you just finally put it out there when you're a little older. But the thing is kind of like, what if like when you're young, like you get exploited for that, or you know what I mean? Or people take advantage of young people with talents all the time. Like I think your angels want you guys to make sure you are in a good place to manage yourself properly, make decisions for yourself properly, you know, at whatever age that is necessary for you to go after this goal or dream. Because, you know, and a lot of these industries are dangerous. You know what I mean? I sound like I'm not like a conspiracy theorist, guys, or anything like that. But that's what I'm saying. It's just with the number 6, a lot of people are messed up in their material, and they will take advantage of you guys. You know, 666. No, I'm kidding. But you guys may be seeing 666 because your angels are trying to say, don't worry about the finances. Don't worry about like your dreams. You know, because some of you guys, that might be people hold you back, thinking, oh, there's no money in that. But I feel like you know, you're meant to be important in a community, even if you feel different than everyone else there. But I also see as well, like, yeah, there's certain people that are really like, you know, low vibrational and will take advantage of your gifts and your talents for their own use. So I feel like that could have been the reason why this gift was hidden, or, you know, you might be going after it now more than ever. You know, pile number 6, even like sometimes too, like I felt like when I was out more, of course, with my spiritual gifts and or being on YouTube or whatever, that's definitely great because I got a lot of positive support. But I also like, you know, opened me up to a lot of people saying, oh wow, I could take advantage of her because she loves helping people. Obviously I don't let people take advantage of me, but that being said, it's just an example. Or negative comments or psychic attacks when you're in a spot, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you go through certain things so you could prepare for the next level when you're ready. Your angels are not going to throw you into superstar fame, or if you're not ready for it, or whatever it is that you guys are going to do, because that's a level of trauma, and people don't get that. People want to dog on, you know, certain celebrities that are struggling, or especially in the past, but like certain people, they can't handle the spotlight. You guys, if you were born for it, you're meant for it, you have to prepare for it. It's not easy to be in the public eye. Pile number 6, I feel like even if it is like, you know, to get promoted or something that might be small scale, or to speak out, or to be on a platform, whatever you want to do, guys, I feel like you're being prepared for that, and it's important and necessary. But also the reason, like, don't doubt it just because in the past you weren't ready for it. Just the angels may have discouraged you away from it because it wasn't the right timing, not because you can't do it, or, you know, people around you made you feel unimportant because of how big your destiny is. And I like to say this because, you know, sometimes when I super channel with angels, they'll say things and I try to like articulate it in a way that's not like scary, but I feel as though like there are lower vibrational energies in people, and they're in all communities, they're in all walks of life. You know, there's certain people, they're not channeling from higher realms, they're channeling from other realms, and people will tell you, you know, no, that's not your destiny, because they can see your destiny before you do. I always said when I was younger, I would try to go to psychics to get answers. They always tell me the horriblest things. I remember one time I went to a psychic and I was like, oh, I can read cards and hands, and she's like, no, that's not for you, you're not going to be doing that stuff. And I know where the shop is exactly, and I'm like, I should write a review actually, because it's still there. Like this person is still out there doing that type of shitty stuff. Anyways, but anyway, the point I'm trying to say is that like, that's like, you know, who knows what the heck that person was talking to, or if they just made it up. But anyway, pile number 6, don't let people shy you away from your destiny, because I do feel sometimes people can see your destiny before you do, your potential before you do, and discourage you away from taking action, or your angels discourage you away from being seen and noticed till it's the right timing. Because you know, with a lot, like I was saying in the piles, a lot of success is a responsibility too as well, and you can make bad decisions to get taken advantage of if you don't know what you're doing, you know. And you guys are getting to the place where you know what you're doing, and whatever you're working on is important, and you're going to be putting it out there. And I do feel like, look at all these people, like ceremony, interesting, all these people like are watching. I hear nobody, like, I'm hearing Russ, like I always quote like this one song, but he says, nobody cared, now the whole world's recording me. Like, you know, like that's kind of what I'm seeing. Like, you guys were prepped for a huge destiny. Like, even for my people out there that are very passionate about a certain topic and you feel like no one's hearing you, you may all of a sudden be granted the chance to speak on things that you've always wanted to. I feel like people are going to start to pay attention to you guys because you're ready for it. We got the mansion there, and then we have hometown. And yeah, you guys probably never fit in your hometown. You probably feel like rejected from a lot of people around you, but often people with big destinies do have, you know, a rough start from the beginning. And I think that's part of a preparation, but it's also part of pushing you away from, you know, everyone else around you and getting you to go inward and evolve and change and get in touch with your gifts and all those things you guys probably did in childhood, you know, from the jump, you know. or you guys had awakenings later on in life, but you've always been creative and in tune. I actually feel like there's a lot of people who are chosen for big destinies, but there are people, they're like aware ones and there's like unaware ones. That makes sense. Like there's certain people who have destinies, but they're like unaware. They just have a destiny. They just kind of get thrown into it. But there's certain people who have big destinies where like you have a big destiny. We're telling you. So like they're telling you guys. So there's no excuses. Like they're telling you right now, you are an important person, but important destiny. So that's what I'm hearing, Final two. The hopeless romantic, the lovers, 6 of Wands. Yeah. What's this about? Reflection, drama, the villain. Yeah, pile number 6. I do also feel as well that, like some of your soulmates you had to get rid of. Like, I think a lot of them were aware that, you were going somewhere they were never going. You had a lot of people bringing you down, and your angels got to remind you, who's that chick? That's what people say when you walk into the room, pile number 6, and you don't see it within yourselves because you're humble, especially you chose pile, I was talking about number 3. So if you were working on pile number 3 energy, that's why you're ready for this energy. All these piles are kind of aligned. So some of you guys could watch the whole damn reading. Some of you guys say you go work out to me at the gym. I think that's hysterical. The inner fitness coach in me is like, yeah, you go. But again, like, especially if you chose pile number 4, if you're tired right now, please rest, because I talk about, I want gym, this and that, and I always try to like keep my life in balance, but sometimes you just go through periods where you're exhausted, and you look at other people like, well, I'm there in the gym every day. I'm like, yeah, but also they're not like light worker healers that are absorbing and transforming and doing a lot, energetically. Like, so stop being so hard on yourself. Pile number 6. So your angels are saying that, you're doing a great job. You're doing more than most. And again, people will never understand what it's like to be you, but that's okay, because you guys got a big destiny. So you get the last laugh. I actually just did a collective reading about that. You guys could check that out. Was the collective reading, or was it a TikTok? What was it? Yeah, I think it was a TikTok, but maybe, yeah, it was a TikTok. Maybe I'll elaborate in a collective reading too. You guys should check out my collective channel below. I got the Queen of Cups there. And the one thing I want to say this as well before I head off of here is that you guys went through a lot of different, changes in your life, but in your soul and your core, I feel like you guys were always a Queen of Cups. Even not a water sign, you guys were always very emotional in tune and creative. And, I think that you guys had to become, Queen of Swords. You had to become Queen of Wands. You had to become Queen of Pentacles. You have to become all these things to go to like protect yourself and go towards your destiny, not to steer you away from it. It's like sometimes you're pushed towards other things to build other aspects of yourself, because if you want to be successful in this world, you're going to have business smarts, you're going to have sales abilities and charisma, you're going to have intelligence and backbone, Queen of Swords, and then you're going to have to also get back in touch with those emotions and not rob yourself of that. And I do feel pile number 6, if you chose pile number 5, like you guys have to get back to being vulnerable to show the art to the world, like now that you're ready. So it's like you went full circle to being the person that you always were, but a stronger version of that. And I think that you guys, you're going to pop off here because of this growth. So we love this. If you guys have been with me for a while, it's like crazy, the growth that we see here. I love it. I love it. If you're new here, welcome guys, because there's always new energies coming in and out. There's people that, have stuck with me, or people that may watch one video and get what they need. It doesn't matter, all that matters if I impacted you guys in a positive way, and I think you guys are the same. We got the 2 of Cups here, and then we also have, I appreciate all the love and support though, for real. You guys also support me on Patreon as well. It's only $1. It does really mean a lot when you guys do that, or like, shout out to my patrons, because I definitely want the best for you guys. But I go a little bit more into like self-developmental type of readings on my Patreon, I feel like, just because those are kind of like people that I feel like want to grow even more. But anyways, thank you guys again for watching. I got a little off topic, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm hearing, because I really do want to say this too, because I'm hearing, I had that one song, Hey Panini, like where he's like, I got fans finally, so I thought you wanted this for me, because pile number 6, it's like, yeah, so to get to this point in life, you had to realize full circle to like the first or second pile, like certain people in your life didn't want this for you, you know what I mean? And that's probably why you were so discouraged, or even someone you were in love with, pile number 6. Because I feel like it's weird when you go through this transformation where you realize, oh my God, I'm important, and you start carrying yourself as important. You realize how many people kind of benefited from you guys not really realizing who you are and what you're here to do. And I do think that you experience a little cleansing of energies of people in support in your life, because the right energies are going to come in now, because you guys are definitely integrating some last aspect of yourself. I think this Queen of Cups in you that you kind of dim down, because the world is a cold place. It's really hard to be a Queen of Cups, naturally intuitive and sensitive all the time when you're trying to make money and survive and grow and elevate. Believe me, I'm a Cancer rising, guys. So why'd you do this to me, God? God, no. But anyways, I love it, but I hate, I always talk about that because I'm so sensitive to energy, but I love to go out and enjoy my life too. And, being in the spotlight with the star card there, what did I say? Like, you're going to feel everything. And it's tough. It's very taxing, even for me. That's why I even enjoy reading on Patreon and stuff. Or, you guys ask me why I don't always show my face. You guys are checking me on Instagram. I'm on private, but I don't know why. I just always like to protect my energy. And I think you guys, that's what it is. You guys are going to be big, but you're going to know also how to protect your energy while you make it big. So that's probably why things didn't take off as fast as you'd hope them to be, because you're divinely protected. Believe me, you can make a shady deal and be thrown into the spotlight, but that doesn't necessarily mean that things are going to work out for you, or that's God's plan for certain people. Pile number 6, I feel like you got a plan here, and I know I speak on when I'm super channeling, I just speak on God. So take it as is, guys. I'm not religious tolerant. I just feel like you believe in God. I do, but it doesn't matter. But I do feel at the end of the day that if you have a good heart and soul and you want to make good into the world, or you want to create and be yourself, that's enough. You don't have to be anything spectacular or believe it that you're anything spectacular. But I feel like my light workers and my healers, you guys are the talented ones. And, you're letting other people speak over you, not anymore. Or you're letting other people get the spotlight when it was meant for you. So now you're going to show the world what you're made of now that you're ready. And I love that for you guys. And yeah, I just wanted to say that, you guys are doing a great job, but you're an important person. I'm reminding you of that. And then we got the star here too as well. And, I feel as though, I feel you guys are very gifted and talented. Some of you guys are already in the spotlight, right? And you may have these similar problems that I have, where I'm talking about being exhausted or evil eye or spiritual attacks or all impersonation issues and all those things. And I feel as though, you guys can follow me on Instagram, QueenAliceLove. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's all below. I have all my stuff below. I thought today's reading was going to be long, and I was tired, but I was like, I keep going for you guys. But that being said, it's so hard for me sometimes to even talk to people about it, because they're like, oh, you're just on a YouTube channel. They think that sometimes when you're creative, you're successful, then that means that all of a sudden that you're subjected to their ridicule, or you deserve to be treated like garbage, or you know what I mean, or you owe them something. But in reality, just because you're showcasing your gifts and people are watching you doesn't mean you deserve to be treated like dirt. And that's something your angels want you to carry with you to that next chapter, because that's something that I also experienced. People are mainly supportive on YouTube, but there are certain times where I'm just geez, that was harsh, but the way people are entitled. They think they're entitled to your energy. So you got to know you're an important person moving forward and keep carrying that. And that's what your angels are trying to teach you, because there will be people in your personal life that don't want to empathize with you guys, because you're talented and you shine and you're successful. Does not mean that you deserve any of the horrible things that maybe will happen or can happen while you have this success. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 6. But you're also wanting to prevent anything terrible from happening too. But I do feel like, when you're super successful, it is kind of isolating as well. And again, pile number 6, I'm not saying I'm super successful, but I am saying that, I'm very sensitive to energy. So I do doing these videos is great, but I don't think I can do as much as other people's at times, even though I do a lot, or reach as much people as I would want to, because I do take on so much energy. So I'm still learning how to protect myself and cleanse. And, if people don't want to see me succeed, let them go. I'm learning alongside with you guys. But I know I got to talking a lot, but I just wanted to say that, if you guys are even in a field, I know, I was talking about this in one of the other piles, that I realized that you guys may have silent supporters, or I may have people that never comment, or you guys may have big destinies, or some of you guys may be in the spotlight and you don't comment, because you like to keep anonymous. And I'm saying I understand, sometimes when you are in the spotlight, you don't have anyone to turn to, because no one's going to understand what you're going through. But you guys are destined for importance for the spotlight. But you always had a spotlight on you and within you, and that's why you already had famous people problems. It sounds funny, but it's true. But the star card came out there. You have natural star quality, so you naturally already dealt with things that people who have star qualities deal with, people trying to steal your light, people trying to beat you, people trying to impersonate you, people wanted to tell you that you're nobody out of nowhere, people insulting you, people giving you your opinion when you didn't ask, when all you needed was the support. Anyway, pile number 6, you built up to a point, and now things are going to pop off for you guys. If you're an artist of some kind, you're definitely going to be doing it, and you're going to be living your dream life, but you just want to get you to the point where you're unbothered by a lot of this negativity, because there's so much positive shit coming in for you guys. At the 6 of Cups, I really feel like going after your childhood dream right now, or you guys have been going after it, but now it's actually going to pop off. Whatever you're working on too is probably going to pop off too. And 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment for you guys is on the way. And I feel like, your fantasies about where your life can go is where your life is headed. Your childhood fantasies about who you wanted to be, that's manifesting. That's amazing. And I feel with the Knight of Swords there, you guys also, you might want to watch pile number 3, because I feel like that's in combination. You had to fight your way to get to where you are, but I actually think that things are going to be easier, pile number 6, because you overcame so many challenges and you built a layer of defense for yourself. So I really do hope you guys like that message. I thought today's reading was going to be quick, but you guys know me, but I always appreciate you guys tuning in. Yep, you're on a new chapter here where things are really going to look good for you guys, and you did a good job getting rid of what no longer serves you and allowing yourself to transform. So now, are you ready to step out from the crowd and show the world who you really are? Because you're gonna be doing that. Look, just saying. I'm hearing just dance, gonna be okay. Okay, so yeah, just saying, you know, that's all, you know. I see you guys on stage. I see you guys shining. I see you guys icon. She's an icon, she's a legend, okay? So I hope you guys love that message. Enjoy your day, night, evening. Bye, guys.